on the western side of town. That's where the tornado would come into Red Oak at, specifically near the River Bend Heritage Lodge and the Red Oak Municipal Airport. All right, that airport is probably around where the tornado is right now. Hopefully it goes off to the north, but if it doesn't, it could, impact areas over here near the Dollar General, the Red Oak.
There we go. Okay, welcome to Astro Central. I'm Arctic, and I'm going live for this current tornado is on the ground near Red Oak right now, as concerned by weather spotters right now. Was planning to go live later, but got to go to live earlier. Be joined by people later after the outbreak is happening today. So, as I said, there's this warning near Red Oak confirmed on the ground by weather spotters and storm chasers. About to clip the town of Red Oak here. There's really no CC yet, but it is confirmed on the ground. Pretty, still a little broad rotation, but still decently strong. Right here, 30 to 55. Ping. Let's continue looking at it. Let me just fix some things. This is a new setup for me, and there's some things that I don't want it to be playing audio. So just give me a quick second to fix this. Yeah, okay. It's working stuff out. New scan shows it's a little weaker, though. Let me quickly see if there is a CC on this. Kind of hard to tell. It is decently far from the radar by now, but it still looks like it's a pretty tornado that's probably still on the ground. Right now we're Red Oak, and it just got upgraded to confirmed. Is what you heard. That's the IM bot, which is that weird tone that played, and I had to mute. So yeah. Sorry, I was trying to structure this stream. This is new for me. Sorry about that, but here we go. It's Red Oak still on the ground, I think. Red Oak, really not a lot of CC on it. But it looks like it just missed the time, kind of heading in the general direction of Elliott right now. It is a confirmed tornado. You figure out which National Weather Service this is. Omaha. It is now weather spotters confirmed tornado. So there's still weaker rotation here. Right here, so I think I go into a little bit of. Here, I'm just gonna pull up my desktop here real quick. Let me pull up the display capture. Here, so this is the current PDS. Let me open Storm Prediction Center real quick here. Yeah, but let's talk about the new watch, and then I'll get into the PDS. So here's the new watch that has Kansas City all the way going down to Tulsa, actually. It's as far south as Tulsa and Fayetteville, going up to the border of Iowa and Missouri, which includes Kansas City and Kirksville. Here, and the probabilities are 70-50, so it's pretty decently high for probabilities here. Not as good as the PDS, but still high 70-50, and everything else is basically high and moderate for it. Let me go back to the main page here. So this is the current outlook, current day one outlook, which is going to be updated in about 15 minutes or so. For the current outlook, it's just fat 15% tour area for basically most of Iowa, going up into parts of Minnesota, Wisconsin, and going in near Peoria, Illinois, as far south as Kansas City. Your wind is also a big threat along with hail. Main area that's really in all three is Des Moines. Like Des Moines, Cedar Rapids area is the area of really biggest concern. And let's pull up the PDS watch real quick. As there is the PDS watch, means it's a high-end moderate here. Here with probabilities of 90-80, which is pretty decently high. I think high risk is 95-90, if I remember. So it's just under that. But there's a big probability of at least one strong tornado today. Now this watch, I don't know if it says it in the public release, but yeah, so it says several tornadoes and a few intense tornadoes likely, then widespread damaging winds with gusts up to 90 miles per hour, then scattered large hail, and then likely with an isolated very large hail up to 4 inches, which is about the size of a large apple or a softball for reference. These are all extremely dangerous to you, like having a hurricane force wind like the Derecho that happened in Houston is just very bad, very dangerous, and then having softball sunshine is dangerous, and then also the tornado risk is always dangerous no matter how strong it is. Yeah, but this watch has basically lower part going all the way up to basically Minneapolis, Minnesota, going basically the entire state of Iowa is in a tornado watch, at least a tornado watch, but most of it's in the PDS. Going Des Moines, Cedar Rapids. I have family up here. Made sure to tell them this was happening today and how dangerous it is for tornadoes for them. Yeah, but pretty high-end watch here. Let's go back to radar to see if anything is happening. Looks like they updated it. It lowered it to radar indicated, so it looks like it might have lifted while I was talking. It looked like it was going on that overall trend here, but it looks like a storm behind it, some more convection further south. So I expect is a semi-discrete line forming and going up here, and then convection behind it, which is going to be the more wind and hail threat for tonight, but also the chance for like a QLCS tornado, or if any cell like forms in front, like kind of these little blips right here could form in front, and it always has the chance for an intense tornado. Another underrated threat here is the flooding. I saw a lot of flood reports on IEM bot earlier for like the Des Moines and the Quad City area. A lot of flood reports from the rain that happened yesterday from the enhanced risk. It happened yesterday, so flooding is a definite possibility, as well as all the other hazards. Let me go back down here. It looks like this hook is becoming way more defined south of Red Oak right now. Yeah, pretty decent hook. I'm pretty sure that CC is just clear air. It is. In here, let me see if I get a better radar. I think this is the best radar. Fortunately, it looks like once it gets closer to the Des Moines radar, it'll probably get better. There's also convection pretty far south near Kansas City right now, going basically as far south as near Wichita and east of Wichita. Over here, like halfway between Wichita and Springfield, and a little more in Oklahoma. It's a little. Everything down here is slight risk, mainly for hail. Hail's the biggest thing, large hail, as is pretty usual for Texas around this time. Let's see, this is starting to form a hook. This just partook in a cell merger that looks like handled it pretty well. This is still hooking. Right here, we have this line that's about to enter Des Moines, probably in about 2 hours or so. And just see how this further develops. I'm probably still sharing my screen. Yeah, there's a little blooper there. So let me just go back to the main look here, and let me see if you guys asked any questions that I could answer. Okay, no questions. If you have any questions regarding this event, I'll answer to the best of my knowledge. As I said, there was a tornado earlier, but I think I can't pull it back. But there's so far 2 confirmed tornadoes so far today. Here, I'm just waiting for the rest of the group to come here. Most of them have other stuff and not supposed to ramp up. I just saw this tornado. Decided to go live here. Yeah, so these storms should be approaching Iowa. So I have family in Cedar Rapids. Here, it looks like there's another blip down here. This could stay away from the line. This could become a very tornadic cell right here. So also these cells down here eventually get near the Quad City area. Down here, so this is going to be a long event, like 8 hours plus, almost to like 9-10 p.m. CDT. And just really waiting for the next thing to happen. Any questions, anything, I'll answer to the best of my ability. I'm by myself right now. Just waiting. Felix was storm chasing in Germany today. And I'm the only other person. Most other people have other things to do. It's planned. I was surprised. I stayed up until 1 a.m. for the update, and I was pretty surprised at how big they made the 15%. I thought even if I didn't really think they would go 15% because they usually never do anything at the 1 a.m. update, but they went pretty big. I thought if any 15 is going to be a small one, mainly towards the Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin border area. But they decided to make it a big area. Pretty surprised me then, but yeah, after one of the main things was the air mass recovery, and that happened pretty fast. Here, that was one of the questions going into this. Let's see, this hook's becoming pretty interesting here. Yeah, some pretty interesting velocities. Wouldn't be shocked if there was a funnel cloud on this. I really don't have access to reports because I don't have GR2 analyst, but I could try, but it means I really can't look at radar as I'm a one-man team right now. Usually I'm the person who filters any reports to them, also tell if there's any warnings, so one-man team right now. Do it, but this is a pretty interesting hook right here near Stanton and Vilska. I don't know the general storm motion, but it looks like might go north of Vilska. I don't know what interstate this is, but might take a general track around this. We'll see. Storm motion, but this is a pretty well-defined hook here. I would say it handled the merger pretty well, and it looks like that measure didn't take it fine, but it looks like they extended the warning, so they must be doing fine. Here, yeah, it's still a little broad, but down here, yeah, it's more intense now. I wouldn't be surprised if this is on the ground. This is pretty far. This is a beam height of about 6,000 feet, so definitely an intense meso right here. Could definitely see this on the ground right now. I'm going to quickly to see if I could find a report or something that shows that's true. Okay, let's see here. Definitely tense. I'm trying. It's just hard being a one-man team right now. So, yeah, there's a new tornado warning. Yeah, it's an extension. That's what I thought they were gonna do. I think this is on the border of Omaha and Des Moines. Yeah, it is. So, currently here going generally towards Des Moines, but that's what this line's really doing. They think it's gonna really stay together and at least stay a tornadic cell for a bit. I don't see anything hindering the cell right now, but it's looking like a really good storm here. If you have any questions, just type in chat. As I said, we're just waiting. Just waiting to see any indications on the ground, storm chasers, anyone showing us on the ground. It's really hard to show it all right now, so it might be pretty slow on it. So the person I usually stream with, Felix, storm chased in Germany today, which sounded like he had a bunch of fun. He saw some good structure there today, but it means he's going to show up a little bit later. This rotation's still looking good. Definitely went north of Villisca. Looking like a really, really well-defined hook. Oh yeah, okay, so there is a tornado on the ground. Looking at some storm chasers, yeah, there is a tornado on the ground. It's not completely on the ground yet, it's not condensated, but the wind is on the ground. It is picking up dirt. So this is on the ground north of Villisca, going generally towards Carbon. Right now, unfortunately, this looks like it's on the ground. Right here, you look at Nick Gorman's stream, and you can see it is on the ground. This is on the ground right now, north of Villisca, about across the roadway. That is a CC drop at 6,000 feet, so this is a pretty strong, I would say, a decently strong tornado right now. That is debris at 6,000 feet. Right here, just cross these two highways. But yeah, it looks even more intense. This is probably a strong tornado right here on the ground, north of Villisca, going towards Carbon. This is Carbon, Iowa, I'm pretty sure. We're on the border. Yeah, Carbon, Iowa here. This looks like a very intense tornado on the ground. And so they just updated the tornado warning to say observed. And in the Omaha side, which means Des Moines will probably follow it right back in a minute or so, but this is on the ground. Right now, this tornado right here is on the ground, generally heading in the direction of Carbon right now. It's hard to draw with the frame rate, but is generally moving in the direction of Carbon right now. So if you know anyone in Carbon, I have family in Iowa, just tell him to go, because like if Cedar Rapids ever in this, I'm literally gonna tell him to take shelter. But I told him to stay aware today. But this is a pretty strong tornado for being this far away. Very good velocity on this tornado right here as it moves in. So this is a strong tornado on the ground. Right here, it looks like getting a little messy right now, but I could tell you it's in this general area right now. On reflectivity, velocity is pretty well defined. Anything that's gonna be strong winds behind this, about 80. So this is a really strong tornado right here. And I think it just went PDS. Yeah, it just went PDS. So there's our first PDS of the day. And yeah. So there's our first PDS of the day. Right there, unfortunately. So if you are in Carbon, there is a strong and destructive tornado on the ground right now. So it's a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado. That's what a PDS means. It means it's a particularly dangerous situation, which means your life is at risk. This is Iowa, so more than likely you do have a basement, which I urge you to go to. But if you do not have a basement, an interior room, preferably a bathroom. Interior room on the lowest floor, preferably a bathroom, would be the best area to be if you don't have a basement. And try to cover yourself. You can cover yourself here with a mattress. Bring a helmet if you can, if you have time. But Carbon, your time's running out. Here you have probably about 5 or so minutes till this is over you near Carbon. Later down the track, this has Bridgewater, Funnell, Greenfield, and Orion in this now PDS tornado warning. So it's a radar confirmed tornado. Yeah, that's a deep CC for being 6,000 feet. Let's see how high this debris is. I can only see on tilt 2. It's like 8,000 feet in the air. Yeah, but this is an intense tornado on the ground right now. Still looks really good still looks very strong. Okay, but this is a PDS tornado warning. Radar confirmed is the source of this tornado warning. There's still indication this is on the ground. We have people that are telling me in a Discord server I'm in, this is still on the ground. Heading towards Carbon, Iowa. This is a strong tornado. It's pretty strong for how far away it is. It's like 80 to 57. But this is a strong tornado. This is what really is expected today. Is just basically any tornado that forms has a decent possibility of being a strong one. Yeah, this is still a strong tornado on the ground right now. Going directly towards Carbon right now. Here, it looks like it's still ramping up in strength right here. Going towards Carbon right now. Let's see how the CC is very wide. Not as deep as it was before, but still a wide. Which means it's either weakened or maybe off the ground right now. But you can see the CC just start right here, get wider, and then it gets darker here, and it gets even wider. So this is probably still on the ground in a strong tornado, at least on the ground right now, going towards Carbon right now. I haven't seen this tornado lose strength at all this entire time. Here, this is what was really expected today. Any tornado could be strong in this semi discrete to discrete cells I could form, but this looks like the first intense tornado of many I would expect today. Yeah, so this is fully crossed into the Des Moines weather office. Let me see what this is further south that's catching my eye. Might have a second area south of this one. I can't really tell right now. It is in the hook, so we may have a potential second area down here. I'll give it one more scan. This is a plausible CC right here, but it looks like the CC got worse on the northern one. Let me just pop that back up. But yeah, it looks wider, deeper blue. So this definitely clipping Carbon right now. If you are in Carbon or know anyone, they need to be in a basement right now. This is a strong tornado on the ground right now. It looks like it's tightening up its strength right now too. So this is very bad. And I think there's a second tornado south near Brooks and Corning. If you know anyone there, tell them to also take shelter. This, if it's not on the ground, it's probably at least a funnel right now for there. But this is what was expected out of today. Unfortunately, is this tornadoes and could be intense. Right here, we have two areas of decently strong rotation. Right here and here, and those could produce like that is a darker CC, and I think that's on the ground north of Brooks as well, right here. So we currently have two tornadoes on the ground here. One next to Carbon and one going for Brooks. And if you're in Brooks or Corning, maybe Prescott, there's now a second tornado on the ground. Still in the same warning, but you're on the edge, so more than likely they did not get warning. So if you know anyone there, they're probably unaware of the second tornado that is on the ground right now. So I think there's currently 2 tornadoes on the ground right here, which could also result in meso handoff or anything here. So this is really unpredictable right now. But currently there's 2 twins on the ground, and I'm starting to see images of damage, and it's pretty bad. It is a strong tornado. Yeah, so we have, I'm pretty sure it's near Carbon. There's strong tornado damage on this, and it looks like it's generally tracking north right now. So it's near Bridgewater and Fontenelle. So if this stays along track, it is coming towards you up there. But let me just come on to Brooks here, as this one seems like it's impacting area. So if you're in Brooks or Corning, that is your next area right there. The second area of rotation. Right here near Brooks and Carbon. This is, as I'll say once again, this is what was really expected out today. We have currently 2 strong tornadoes on the ground right now. So this is just unfortunately what was expected today. And it looks like there's some significant damage on the Carbon one. Let me see if the next CC hands in. So yeah, like the one that hit Carbon, I would say is still on the ground. I think these are both still on the ground, and I'm now being told to look at, yeah. So some intense damage right now. So there's currently, I still believe, twins on the ground. I think this is the one near Corning I'm seeing right now from Brad Arnold. I pull up in different tabs. So yeah, that's the one near, I think, Corning right now. It's not condensated, but it looks strong. But it looks like the Carbon one has weakened compared to the others, but it looks like it did produce significant damage right here. And it looks like the one near Brooks is intensifying here. This looks way stronger than it was before. Really hard to tell, but it looks like it is a little bit stronger. It might clip Corning. It kind of clipped Brooks, and it's now going towards Corning. For down the road, it looks like it'll stay mostly rural areas, but I'll still be aware in Prescott. And it looks like this might be another. Now, this is radar indicated. I'm not. It's just a bunch of warnings right now, and like it's just really hard for the National Weather Service to really show it, because they have to keep them separated. But yeah, so the Carbon, there's currently 2 PDSs issued for these twins. Here you go, yeah. It looks like it is getting intensified near Brooks and Corning. Yeah, that is a huge CC. Yeah, that is a massive CC right there. Yeah, if you're near Brooks, Corning, this is probably a massive tornado north of Corning right now. This looks huge. Like that is one of the biggest CCs. Like the progression just explodes. Like it must have hit some sort of structures over near Corning. Okay, updates to observe, so it is cleared. Yeah, some really 2 intense tornadoes were just on the ground. 2 twins. I wouldn't be crazy to say this one for Carbon is still on the ground. It might be occluding a little bit, but it's kind of hard to tell as this is like really in the line, but it's kind of heading towards Bridgewater right now. So This is really bad. I hear National Weather is doing a good job of just throwing tornado warnings to tell people this is happening. It looks like there's another area rotation. I think this is what just was tornado warned up north here, and then also some high level rotation up near Deadham. I'm going to focus on the two tornadoes on the ground. Yes, they just warned this. Let me make sure it's radar indicated. Right on here, but this one near Corning right now is a very intense tornado. On the ground right now, still a big CC crossing some sort of highway, state highway, or major road right there. I can't give you the exact road, but yeah, and I would say the one that went through Carbon still on the ground. There's currently still two twins on the ground. This is a very bad situation right here. This is just a precursor. This is the environment that's really good for mostly a big area. It looks like it may be a large stoke type, maybe a wedge. I think that's the one near Corning, based off these images I'm getting. So this one near Corning's a very strong tornado. Right here, I'm just trying to keep track, but this is a massive tornado near Corning. Right here, looks like apart from this road, it is going to cross mostly rural areas after this, so there's very minimal human impact, but it looks like it's a massive tornado right now. So this is kind of a worst case area right now, and this is just unfortunate as it looks like it's just getting deeper. Like, this is a very bad CC drop right here. This is a very strong tornado, and I think this is a wedge. I haven't really seen an image, but I think it's a wedge. It's just the debris field's way too big. And I think that debris field is, let me see. The debris field's like almost 1 3/4 miles wide. Like, the tornado's at least a mile wide. Right now, that's just a very wide, inconsistent CC drop. It is popping up on the Des Moines radar. Let me see, the Des Moines radar isn't too bad. Yeah, so here's the Des Moines radar if it decides to load. Let me pull up the CC. Like, it's up there. A very consistent CC drop. Like, I think this is probably, see how high up this is. Like, that is also 6,000 feet in the air, so it's a very consistent CC drop. That high up. Let me go on. I think Kansas City might be a little too far to actually be consistent. I don't think there's really going to be much here, but it looks like it's actually closer to Des Moines now. So let me just switch there and see how the velocity looks on there. Yeah, still very intense. This northern one looks weaker. It went through here, but this is very strong tornado right now in the rural area, Corning, north of Corning, Prescott. Thank God it's in rural areas right now, as this is a very strong tornado. Just continue to observe. I don't know which one. Is it this one? Oh yeah, that's definitely on the ground. Yeah, so we have another tornado near Exeter. I don't really see any. I don't know why this is radar. Okay, yeah, never mind. There you go, right there. So there's the radar indicated bit right there. So this looks like it was on the ground. It probably still is. So yeah, this is a tornado just south of Exeter, going to its Grocery Center. Hopefully it doesn't stay on track. Looks like it's moving north as well, so it's going to cross whatever road this is where Grocery Center is. But this is another tornado. So we currently have 2, maybe 3 on the ground right now. I don't know if the one near north of Carbon's on the ground, but the one near Corning I think still is. So this is unfortunately what today's event's shaping out to be, is this pumping tornadoes. What is this? A huge intensification. That That is bad. Yeah, that's a huge intensification right there compared to rest. Let me see. No, the velocity is even crazier, but that is a huge intensification right now. Looks like it reads on this here, but this is looking like a strong tornado right here. Still on the ground, thankfully in mostly rural areas. Right here, north of Prescott, but it's looking like a strong tornado. Still a huge CC drop on it. It looks like it's even gotten wider. Like, it is... This is just what I was expected today. Thank God it's not in a populated area, but if you get a tornado warning, this is why you should take it seriously today, as these storms are probably going to be producing strong tornadoes all day long. That's why there's a PDS tornado watch, and this is just showing you. We had 2 intense tornadoes, and we have this one up near Exeter. I'm going to give a quick look on. Pretty small tornado on velocity here, yeah. I don't know that there's an interesting small tornado up there. But it looks like it's just this cell kind of a little northwest of Prescott. Right now, this is still a strong tornado right here. It's still a PDS on a very wide CC drop on it. We have very intense tornado. We'll see. It still looks intense. It's probably still on the ground. I haven't seen it. There you go. Okay, so it's a multi-vortex tornado right now. It is a multi-vortex. Can't really show any of this due to copyright and other issues. But it is a multi-vortex tornado right now. Let me just try to see it. Yeah, Vince has a nice tornado. Looks strong. Can't really show it. That's the Corning one. So yeah, so that's the Corning one right now. Here you go. I think they just continued the PDS. Yes. So this looks like it's still on the ground. Definitely not a wedge. Just a very, very nice looking, very good structured stovepipe right now. But definitely what could happen today. Just issued a mesoscale discussion for just this corridor of storms. As you know, that means it's pretty bad. So usually when they issue mesoscale discussions for just localized areas, it's usually not that good. It means that they think, they think this localized area is favorable. This includes Des Moines and Osceola. Can't say these town names, but it says a localized corridor favorable for strong tornadoes and expected to get there by 4:30, so the next hour or so to get to Des Moines. They think that this is very favorable for strong, maybe intense tornadoes, and we'll get there in the next hour or so. So they think this could definitely... So they think this could have strong to maybe intense tornadoes in this localized quarter, basically up to mainly up to Des Moines. Maybe it's a localized area that supported the 2 twins we saw earlier. Could definitely produce again and probably will with enough recycling. seconds here. So we're still on the ground. It's really hard. Really wide CC on it. Yeah, still on the ground. Yeah, just a very wide CC. Been there for a while. I kicked up a bunch of dust and all of that. Yeah, this continues PDS for the next 22 minutes or so here. Still looks good on velocity. Probably still on the ground. I just haven't gotten a new view of it yet. But yeah, there's on Restream there. Yeah, it's on Restream. Let me just pull it up so I can get it. But it looks like there's a horizontal vortice on it, which is usually in very strong tornadoes. Here, yeah, Reed is on this. It is pretty wide cone right now. There was a horizontal vortice on it. It's currently tearing up a wind turbine. But it is a very strong tornado, I would say, just looking at this. Yeah, there goes a wind turbine. I saw a wind turbine just get destroyed. So that is, yeah, and oh, it's multi-vortex too. I can see it. Yeah, so it's a multi-vortex tornado still on the ground. He's currently in Prescott. So yeah, this is the one right here. This is a very strong tornado. Still on the ground. End up being pretty long track right now. It's been on the ground for a while now, and it's kind of a supercell embedded in the line right now. So like it's been intense for at least like 10 minutes or so now. It is still a strong tornado. Yeah, definitely multi-vortex. This is a very good, like, nice looking tornado here, which is unfortunate because it looks like it's very strong. Thankfully remaining over mostly rural areas, but it looks like it may be coming toward near the town of Orient. Down track maybe in the next 10-15 or so minutes. Here near this weird intersection of this road that goes towards Greenfield. Here, so very dangerous tornado here, but thankfully staying in mostly rural areas right now, but it looks like it's staying intense and has been. I don't see any reason why it doesn't. Looks like it's generally tracking a little bit northeast, so it might a little bit like 20 miles south of Greenfield when it crosses this roadway here. But it is definitely a strong tornado. On it, Reed's still on it. It's a very intense tornado. Thankfully, most of the strong damage I've seen is just wind turbines, but it is rotating very rapidly, and it is very strong. So hopefully this finds a way to get picked up into the storm and gets off the ground, because it is kind of heading towards more so this road near in between Orient and Greenfield here. Looks like it's actually going very interesting. I guess it's hard to tell these new scans. It looks like it's going a little more further south. Like I can't draw straight, but it's like it's gonna go like somewhere between Greenfield and Orient. I can't really tell if there's a town there, as I think there's a certain size, but let's go. We'll show you, but it looks like it's put a tornado warning south. Yeah, so it looks like there's another storm south of Prescott now, right here, that recently just formed down here. Let me just see if there's a CC on this already. There looks like there really isn't. Kind of embedded in the line as well. So this is unfortunately how today's shaping out to be right now. It's just going into semi-discrete, going kind of linear, but still producing some strong tornadoes. Like we're gonna have another possibly strong one imminent south of Prescott here, and we still have this one on the ground right here, but it's kind of going a little bit south of Greenfield, which I think is a decently sized town by Iowa standards. Greenfield. Let me see how big Greenfield is. Greenfield's a town of about 2,000 people, so kind of small, but it looks like I've been told to look at the CC, but like that is bottoming out. Like that is as low as CC realistically could go. Like it's around 2.12 really is where it like kind of bugs out, and it's like literally bottoming out right now. So it's picking up some big debris, mainly probably wind turbines, as it looks like it went through like a wind turbine farm. So there is some big pieces of debris in this, which I think is a very, very strong tornado right here. And I'm just trying to get visual of it right now. But it looks like a very strong, it might be rain wrapped now as I lost a visual on the stream, but it is a very, very strong tornado. No, it's still on the ground. It looks like it dropped the condensation funnel. If it is, but it's still on the ground. Oh, that's a wind turbine on fire. Okay. Yeah, so it went through this wind farm area here, but it is a very strong tornado. I don't know if anyone has visual on this right now. But yeah, there is a wind turbine currently on fire, which hopefully does not spread, as it's with these storm winds and stuff. It could definitely spread. I don't know how the drought is there, but there is a couple wind turbines on fire. So like it just completely destroyed these wind turbines, which are built for, I think, 90 or so mile per hour winds. Usually they shut off when it's about 50 or so, due to like it could like mess with the rotors and stuff and break it. But I think they're built to survive around 90 mile per hour winds. So that is, this got split in half and is on fire now. So that is probably a very intense tornado. Here, as the CC's big, like still on the ground. This has been a very long track tornado. It has gone, let's see, like it was near Corning and Prescott. I forgot about this one near Prescott, but it looks like it's significantly weakened. Might have been on the ground brief. Let me just take a quick look. Yeah, so it looks like, if anything, it might have been a funnel. But it looks like that rotation has generally been weaker. And here, I'll keep an eye on it as they have it warned here. But like this tornado started like, I wouldn't say here, but it's like at least a 10-mile path, I would say. Like definitely being a long track tornado, still a very wide CC. And I think that's actually some debris fallout to the north. That is. So here's some debris fallout actually. Right here. Some debris falling near Fontanelli. Might go over Greenfield, but this is some debris fallout right now. And I don't know where this is, but it looks like there's actually some intense thunderstorms behind this one. That one is, I don't know where that severe warning is. This is still intense. Is this it? No. Yeah, I'll try to find that later. There's some storms producing 80 mile per hour winds. This is very intense winds. Let's see, so this is definitely still on the ground. This has been on the ground for a while now. There's a lot of wind turbines damaged by this tornado. So this was a very, very strong tornado. I haven't kind of lost sight of it for all the chases and stuff, but I think it's definitely still on the ground. Here the CC is still huge and with a lot of like near bottoming out values right here. So it's a very, very intense tornado. Fortunately, and there's debris fallout right there. So this thing lofted debris very high into the air. It is now falling vac down near Bonneville and Greenville. So, and it picked up some intense areas, and I think that's the CC on reflectivity right there. Yes, it is. pretty obvious. This dark area of red right here. It kind of looks out of place. That is CC. It's kind of on the border of this warning, but I think there's another one. There is. For it is also PDS. I think most things here are at least confirmed at minimum, but they're currently PDS. So, and there's another tornado warning to the south. Let me take a look at it real quick, see if I get it good. Okay, this is the best radar I'm gonna get. So yeah, so pretty wide. It's just like weather spotter. No, it's just radar indicated. Down south there. See who?
Hi, I'm here now.
Okay. So yeah, this is.
It's crazy how Felix is not here yet, even though he is coming. Okay. Anyways,
Oh no! Look at the new reflectivity.
Yeah.
It's actually over. Nah, the new. Nah. Have fun pinging. Have fun pinging for that.
I've never seen such dense debris.
Yeah, it's bottomed out. I think Reed lost track of it, but there. Oh my god, it's so tight. This is definitely like a drill bit cone right now. Is Reed on this? Please tell me.
Was this tornado already PDS?
Yeah, it's been PDS forever.
Okay, then I'm not gonna ping then, because this dude's saying PDSP has already been PDS.
There's no reason to just re-ping if it's a continuation. Yeah, but like very, one of the strongest CCs I've seen in a very long time. This is kind of topping some of the stuff that happened in late April, early May. Events I can't name. I kind of forgot exact tornado names, but this is a very intense tornado, and it looks like it's gonna go south of Greenfield. Like, I wouldn't really downplay them for putting a Tor E on this, to be honest, because I think they just issued a PDS that includes it. So where's Cromwell? Okay, so the southern one has a confirmed tornado on it now. The one near Cromwell and Creston right now has a confirmed tornado on it via weather spotters.
Just to give you an idea, on reflectivity, you can see the debris ball. That's how dense it is.
It's so dense it looks like hail.
Yeah.
It's a big glob of hail. Yeah, and the debris fallout's been there for a while. That's starting to get more here. So there was, for anyone catching up, so there was twins on the ground. Both were strong twins on the ground. This is the southern one of the twins, and I'm kind of thinking it might have done a meso handoff and intensified this one.
No, it's heading right for the city.
Yeah, so it's going straight for his Greenfield now, and I wouldn't blame him. I don't know what. I honestly wouldn't downplay the National Weather for bringing Tor E on this, as this has been a very long track tornado here with a very intense debris ball, and very strong tornado. It's heading in general direction of Greenfield, which means it has been drifting north, so it could maybe including here, but it looks like it's going towards Greenfield, and it might clip at least the southwest side maybe, but I would this is some of the worst CC I've seen in a very, very long time here. So this is just what today's event was. Is there's some things that limited it, and there's just nothing limiting this limited area corridor that was pointed out by the SPC in their mesoscale discussion. So let me see, I lost track. Yeah, so this was 8 minutes ago. There was a confirmed tornado in Cromville. That's the southern one. I think that has a radar confirmed on it.
Have we mentioned yet the spotter report that came in about the multiple wind turbines hit?
Yes,
we've seen them.
Yes, I talked about it.
If you look on Reed's stream,
yeah, I said that multiple of them are on fire, and there's a lot of them down. Okay, kids, someone fix echoey here a little bit.
How many people live in Greenfield?
2,000. I looked, but it looks like it definitely has weakened. But it looks like it's a corrupted scan, so I wouldn't take that. Take that grain of salt. And it looks like reflectivity is a little bit weaker, and so is a little bit of the CC.
It's still on the ground. Definitely.
But I would still believe it's on the ground. So, like, it's going straight towards Greenfield and it's still on the ground. The new scan is here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Greenfield's about to take this right now. Okay, who has Echo? Please fix it. But this is heading straight towards Greenfield, Felix. I think it's you.
Oh, I think it just hit Greenfield.
Yeah, this is hitting Greenfield.
I never have an echo. If it's me, I have no clue how to fix it. I will have to leave the call because I don't know how to. It's not me.
Test. It's you.
Okay, then I will have to leave the call. I don't know what to do. I literally don't know what to do. Wait. What I have to do. Is this better?
Yes.
Test.
I think the microphone.
I
think the
guess.
microphone was just closer than it usually is, so that's why I picked up the echo from my headset.
Okay, yeah, so this is heading towards Greenfield right now. Oh my god, the new reflectivity is just actually
the Doppler
awful.
on wheels. Doppler on wheels is showing a violent signature. Violent signature.
Did someone, like, pull it up? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Doppler of wheels has
Oh my god!
very intense tornado about to go through Greensfield.
That is crazy without the BRB.
Okay, let me see. What's the new reflectivity? Is at the same time, but like I think the CC is more intense. Like it's about to go through Greenfield.
It already went through Greenfield, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't know where Connor is. They aren't putting anything on this. Okay, observed near Dallas Ring Unit. Ow. I don't know where this is.
Don't do that. You went. That scared me.
That was a hiccup. Okay, I think that's further south. So I think the furthest south one just went confirmed.
Debris is now being lofted up to 31,000 feet as of a few frames ago. It was lofting
it's a
debris.
very intense tornado. I low-key don't want to see the next CC drop. As I said, I wouldn't have downplayed the National Weather Service for putting a Tory on this. Like
This is the worst CC signature I've ever seen on a tornado approaching a town. Genuinely the worst CC I've ever seen.
It looks like the velocity, okay, I lost the scans, but like the one, it was very.
I've never
intense
ever
earlier.
seen such a dense debris ball.
Bro, the new velocity is Jover.
Arguably, I would say.
The new reflectivity just says it's Jover.
Arguably,
Yeah, Greenfield just took this hit.
Had a worse degree signature because they had the.
Yeah, so Greenfield just took this hit.
It doesn't matter. I mean, for me, I feel like it looks worse, but whatever.
Yeah, so Greenfield just took this hit. It's a big.
Definitely is up there, that's for sure. So Greenfield just got.
Greenfield just got hit very, very hard.
Oh, there's some like 67 decibels.
Direct.
Yeah, that is a direct.
Direct hit on Greenfield.
There's some reflectivity of 68.5 decibels, which is debris.
It's weird because the velocity doesn't look that like the velocity doesn't correlate with the CC, but then you have the Doppler on wheels, and the Doppler on wheels.
I know, but it's still like 100. It's still like 120.
I don't know if that's a radar glitch or if it's far from the radar site or what, but it doesn't correlate at all.
This may have to do with the fact that this circulation is bad.
Felix, you're too loud.
Okay, guys, you're telling me.
I already turned you down. I already compensated. You can still talk.
I have no clue what to do. There's nothing I hate more people. You're too loud.
Okay, there we go.
Bro, I'm literally getting aggressive now. I'm literally leaving this call if y'all don't shut up. Fucking hell. I have a longer, you're like, no, you're too loud. You're fuck all of you.
Oh my god, bro.
Talk about maintaining maturity.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. He's making me angry because he always doesn't know how to like shut up for once. But anyways, ignore it. Whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever then.
All he really had to do was just move his mic away from his mouth enough, but whatever. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, this is a violent.
I hear that.
This is a violent signature. Still on Doppler on wheels.
and you have a new scan of it.
I'll
just show it.
I think this is right on top of Greenfield or something, or as it was moving in. But yeah.
Yeah, can I just open image in a new tab? Like, why can I just open the image in a tab? Okay, just downloaded it. Okay. It's hard to see, but that's a very intense signature. Really, like, because it's just really close, that's the thing. Let me see if I can just pop this up real quick. I'm going to display capture, but, like, here we go. So this is from a Doppler on wheels, so it's like a Doppler radar. It's just really closer, which means you get a better sense of what the ground is. So that's, like, it looks like it goes from negative 100 to 100. It looks like the scale, and I'm pretty sure that's in miles per hour. I'm just going to assume so. But the CC is just huge.
Yeah.
There, and then, like, it's hard to tell. It really doesn't go deep, but it's sort of the purples are, like, once you get into the purples, like, at least 0.39 to 0.23 area, but it looks like there's at least areas at least, like, negative 80 to, like, 80, so it's at least, probably, I would say, like, 150 or so, and that's, like, not too far above the ground. I'd say I don't know how far this was taken, but it is a tense strand. That was taken right over Greenfield. And it looks like it's now passed for Greenfield. And it looks like it has significantly weakened
Still
as
on
well.
the ground, though.
Yeah, it's still on the ground, but it has significantly weakened.
It's approaching Earlham.
Yeah, so since it's significantly weakened, I can point this out. So this right here, you're not going to see because it's on stream, but this right here, especially this area right here, this is debris fallout right here. Near Menlo, Stroud, Dexter, and that's all debris fallout. This is the current CC right here. That's probably going to start deteriorating. It's still on the ground, but it is significantly weaker. This area was on the ground for probably almost 20 or so miles. Here, it's still on the ground right here, but it's significantly weaker on it. But this is a very, very strong tornado.
Yeah, so it's still on the ground.
It's still on the ground. It looks like Vince is about to cross it, which I have to find in my, like, 5,000 tabs of stuff. Way too many tabs I have. Okay, let's see. Where's Reed at right now? Trying to see if I can get a visual of it. It looks like still on the ground, this tiny little area right here. I don't know if that's the second area of rotation. I just don't know what that is. I'll give it a maybe, but yeah, still big debris area. It does definitely getting more blue, I'd say, but still an intense CC here. Kind of is going a little bit towards Earlham. Yeah, definitely still on the ground. Like, this thing is just trying to stay alive right now.
And Greenfield, yeah, first images out of Greenfield. Yep, debarked trees.
How bad?
Complete, absolute desolation. Yep.
Yeah, very, very intense damage.
Yep. Once again, another town demolished by the tornado, by a tornado. And that was just on the outskirts.
Just looking here. Oh, this is a confirmed. There's a lot of warnings right now in this one area from the fiasco. I don't think this tornado's on the ground. Yeah, south of Maxford, southeast. Just really just emerged, so let's see what it does. And it's just a big conglomeration of tornado warnings.
Yeah.
Right now, and it'll take a little bit for it to be cleaned up, really.
Oh, I found the live stream of
Someone's
directly
there.
in Greenfield now. Yeah, someone's there.
I think
Have a live
Vince is almost there. Yeah, Vince is there now. Yeah. Yeah, let's see what I see here. There's a lot of trees
Nature
down.
Untamed.
There's a roof in the road. Yeah. Definitely an intense tornado when it went in. Can't really show that. If you have any photos, you show it to me. Yeah, but Vince is helping now, but yeah, it's just definitely a strong tornado. Yeah, the NATO cast is uptrended to a 15% for Minnesota and Wisconsin, so NATO cast is definitely going up there right now with this, but there's lots of damaged homes. I haven't seen any like completely destroyed homes yet, but there's a lot of debris in the road.
Yeah.
Let me see my live storm chasers on. I think that's Bryce Sheldon was one. No, Bryce Sheldon's not there yet. Okay. Let's see, let's get a quick look at radar. I'm actually kind of convinced that it did a meso handoff.
Oh my god. There's analysis that says that debris, as soon as it hit Greenfield, debris was lofted to 40,000 feet.
Like, it's weird. I don't know what it. I think it just did a meso handoff. Like, this is the last scan of it. I think this is the original. And then this is like a new area, and I think when it died, it did a meso handoff, because then this became the dominant one right here. And then there's a little, tiny little spin up right there. And then here, then it came a new one. So I think it might have did a meso handoff, but it looks like it's still on the ground. The cease, and if it did, it was probably not. It was probably on the, not on the ground. Like, look at that. You see that right there? This is why I think it's a new tornado. It's this area right here. There's a split CC right here. I think it's two different tornadoes. Like, this is from the old one that went through Greensburg. And then I hate that CC updated here. But you see here, this is a new area of CC. And then it boom connects here. You still kind of little see, like, right here, there's a little separation. But then, like, here it connects. So I think that it did a meso handoff, or it was a second tornado, and the tornado picked up the debris along with it, and it's off draft. So I think this is a separate tornado right here. This is a completely different tornado right here. Is what my thoughts are on it. It is a different tornado, and I think it's on the ground. Because if it's not, you saw the new CC drop. I think this is a new tornado. On the ground here, going relatively towards north of Earlham area. People are reporting funnel clouds near Callender. I don't know where that's at. Here, but where's Callender at? I'm assuming it's the southern one, right? No. Yeah, I don't know where Callender. Oh yeah, Callender right here. Okay, so this storm, here's Callender, is like, I think, let me see what the report said. It said 2 miles west southwest, so it'd be west south. So a little bit over here, they reported a funnel cloud. We'll see. They might slap a tornado warning on it because it's there. But as I said, right now we have this. I think this is a completely separate tornado, but it's still probably a strong one as there's a bunch of debris, but it also could just be debris falling down on the ground, and then the new tornado picks up the debris on the ground. There. So I still think this is two separate tornadoes here. And then up here near Maxburg, this is broad area rotation. I've seen no evidence of it on the ground here. And there's a new tornado warning. But I think this goes almost into southern Des Moines. Here we're now approaching the time where it's about to enter near Des Moines. Des Moines is a pretty big town. I think it's, if I remember, it's the capital of Iowa. So it's a very big town. Fortunately, I'm looking at this Maxburg, and it just realizes it's like heading like relatively a little bit towards the west side of Des Moines here, but that is the one I'm looking at right now to be the next thing here, as it looks like, because I think the northern would be up here from the when it was twins. Northern would be up here, and then the southern one is just, I said, I think this is new to know, but this is like hanging on to dear life right here now. Not really showing much sign of intensity anymore. Okay, I have a new tornado watch. Let me see what areas this is for, if it lets me read it. And so it's tornado watch for southern Wisconsin. Right here until 5 a.m. UTC, which would be midnight CDT. Here I'm trying to pull up the probabilities right now, so I can show it to you and the people watching a stream. They have a little quiet time here, but looks like this line is very intense. I haven't looked at the line behind it yet that much. Here's a little bit, but it looks like this is mainly going to be the line here. This is what some of the models were showing, and this is kind of what's coming to fruition here.
New tornado watch issued, okay.
Yeah, it's for southern Wisconsin because there's one severe storm that's in the area. Okay, I'm trying to get this. Des Moines issued an tornado warning. Radar indicated. I don't know where that's at. Yeah, but I'm just waiting for these to expire. It's just really hard to tell. That's the one they just issued. Let me see. I think this is for the Macberg one. No, Macberg's up here, so it's like kind of right here. Like a little bit of rotation here. I don't know. Keep an eye on that, and then here, and then I think this is where Greenfield is currently. It looks like it's way weaker. Probably not even on the ground anymore, but it looks like it's like 4 areas of rotation I'm looking at here. And okay, we're gonna start seeing the debris fall out from it. Oh yeah, so I can once again for my explanation of why I think this is 2 tornadoes. So you can't see it here. I think CC is the best way to see it. But as you can see right here on the last frame of CC, you can see this is a separate CC drop right here. This is from when it went through Greenfield. I think that whenever this new meso got closer to it right here, it got picked up in the updraft and in the meso, and then it just eventually came out and merged right here. Really hard to see, and then I think it got weaker and or lifted here. And then now it's just going to start a debris fallout process. As you can see, like all of this is debris right here. This is all debris up in the air right now. Currently falling. So like that was a very intense tornado.
Yeah, there's images from a live stream that shows houses completely obliterated and partially swept off, like away off the foundation. So, yeah.
Here, so I think this is what's left of the meso near Dexter. Right here. Probably try a quick recycle and see if it does anything, but that is where it's at right now. And then here's the Macberg, definitely looking less impressive. Now, so it looks like we're gonna might have a little cool down time here before the next area, because it looks like it might be the southern cells. Once they get closer to radar, we can actually see what we're looking at, and then also it looks like a more favorable environment exists over, according to NATOcast, about over here-ish, and a little bit more so up here. So basically anything circled here is more intense environment. And there's like already one tornado warning up in Minnesota I'm gonna give a quick look at in a bit, but definitely this is next area to look out, and basically anything in between here. So I'm gonna give a quick look at this. So let's see what they think is the closest. Here, this is radar indicated. Yeah, really big splurge of showers, but you can see kind of a little hook there. Now CC's nothing, so I'm gonna go back to velocity. So it's going like probably about here-ish. Where is that? This is kind of going a little bit towards Minneapolis right now, maybe way down the line. It's still a bunch of towns in the line near Amboy, Vernon, Center, Garden City, and Goodfunder. Then we take shelters. Environments are basically about the same. Down here might be a little bit worse than what's happening in Iowa, but still good environment overall for tornadoes. I'm pretty sure that area is in the PDS tornado watch. So there is the ingredients to produce a strong tornado. Here, okay, you can start seeing, if you're looking hard enough, you start seeing these supercells in the line. Yeah, this Macberg right here, like very interesting development right here. Like it was wide, kind of tight and got weaker, and it's like it's way weaker now. There's a new tornado warning for Boone, Hamilton, Webster, Iowa. Don't know where that is. Pick this up here. Yeah, here's Boone. So there's a tornado warning up here now. I'm gonna wait for it to appear. We're really taking a look. Looks like there's actually a little convection near Ames, which is where Iowa State University is. Some little bit of in front of the line convection up near Iowa Falls and Ames. So this would be a good cells to look out for. Here, so here we got the tornado warning finally loaded in. It's probably down south here. Okay, my radar scope just froze. Love it. Okay, keep in mind I may have to reboot my radar scope. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're back. So yeah, still a little rotation. I think one is out of caution. It's really, I think they warned it for this right here. Right here doesn't. Impressively, as I said, the environment's good for it. It could definitely develop into something. So these tornadic storms are approaching Des Moines now.
Who's David Schlauhauer?
I don't know.
Damn, okay, so he's not important.
Real. Yeah, so Greenfield's actually a pretty wide town. Looking at it now. Some definitely completely destroyed homes. Yeah, it looks like things are definitely calming down. Most of these aren't on the ground anymore. All of them are. You can still see the CC kind of just floating around in the updrafts right now. Guess the debris went up to 40,000 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like. Yeah, they're approaching Des Moines, but none of them have really any concerning signs of rotation right now. And the storm in Minnesota is still looking interesting a little bit. As of now, I don't think I have any of those. Twin Cities. Yeah, so the other boys did a very big, severe thunderstorm warning for 60-mile-per-hour winds and core-sized hail, and I'm pretty sure it probably has a door possible on it. It does. There's the area right here. Still not seeing a lot of organized rotation.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Hardwood trees debarked.
it's definitely calming down now.
Damn, that was where that. Okay, so that area had the most violent winds then, because that's the area that got full debarking of those hardwood trees. Okay.
Like I watching TikTok. There's our first Missouri tornado warning. Here, actually semi-decent rotation on this one. And a little embedded supercell on the line right here. Definitely noticeable rotation right here. See, really nothing so far. CC, but definitely tornado warn worthy. That is decent rotation right there. Going towards Archie and Garden City.
My God, people really don't understand what it means to have debris detected from Topeka, Kansas. From Iowa, they're like, is debris landing in Kansas? Like, no, that's not what we're saying. We're saying debris was detected from a radar in Kansas. It's pretty self-explanatory. You need to use a little bit of your brain power, and you know, use a little bit of your brain at least. It's not that hard to comprehend.
Okay, I don't know why this tornado warning is staying confirmed. So there must be an angle I'm not seeing. Or whatever, because I don't see anything on near Winterset. It's updated it for weather spars.
Really?
Yeah, I don't see anything on it. So
Bruh.
Let's make everything observed so everyone actually goes to shelter. Yeah, that's on the one going towards North Des Moines. Dude, it's like it's really just a mess right now. I love this. Love the conversation, since I guess it's really nothing but talking about people in and servers saying it should have been Tor E and stuff, like saying that in hindsight. I said it before, it probably should have been Tor E in my opinion, as it had a history of being a violent, long track tornado. Going towards a town of 2,000 people, like, directly, I think. If I was a National Weather Service employee at Des Moines, I would put a Tor E on it.
I don't think it matters.
And it doesn't matter, but in my opinion, it probably should have been.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you can't go back in time and change anything. So what happened happened. They didn't issue a Tor E. They didn't issue a Tor E. Neither should you wait for a Tor E to be issued. You should just like as soon as a tornado warning is issued, you should go to shelter anyway. Shouldn't wait. You should not wait for a PDS or a tornado emergency. As soon as it goes as soon as it says tornado warning, you should go to shelter.
Now, there's not a lot of really impressive. Like I think the tornado threat of this like line of storms has really died out.
Rip.
Unless like the only really chance is there's still the line forming near the northern part of Missouri. Might about to connect into the line. If there's a favorable merger, it could produce another spin up, which is what originally produced the northern tornado warning, or the northern one of the twins that happened a while back, was caused by a very favorable cell merger, and then it produced one, then it produced a twin, and then the twin turned into that very long track one. And eventually Hank Greensburg.
Tree damage is a subjective topic when regarding rating a tornado on the EF scale. The tree damage from what I've seen so far from the Greenfield tornado is easily representative of an upper echelon tornado. Tree damage this severe is something I've only seen in tornadoes, EF4 tornadoes with winds over 185 miles per hour.
Wild.
But that doesn't mean it's going to be rated that. Tree damage is a damage indicator, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
The thing is, though, they always use it to affirm a damage indicator, now like making it so in like their fixes to the EF scale to make it its own damage indicator. It's usually just used to confirm a rating. There is that. Like if that was oh god, I can't think right now. But like there was like a, let's say, barely EF4 indicator, and then there was like that EF4 tree damage you talked about, then it would be EF4. Like that's like the situations they'd use it for. If it was just tree damage that's EF4, they like rarely if ever do it EF4. Unless like it's a widespread same indicator as EF4. Like massive tree damage. Okay, Felix just pointed out this northern cell north of it, which is honestly, quite frankly, the only entertaining cell right now. He pointed out the favorable environment. It's actually entering what I pointed out was, according to NATOcast and SPC, the more favorable environment, which was basically here. This is where I thought the 15% was going to be last night. If they were going to put one, which I really didn't think they would, because they like never do anything at the 1 a.m. update. But then they put in, it was huge, so I was like, I don't know what the hell they're doing. Yeah, this is probably the most interesting tornado warning right now. This one that's kind of west of Story City and south of Webster City. Kind of going towards Iowa Falls. Here, entering the northern part of Iowa here. Okay. Let's see. I still think that southern line for now doesn't really show anything. If anything, would the form would be on the furthest south cell on it. Right now, as it looks like, it's just disorganized. Just like not a lot of organized areas of rotation. Not saying that there could just be a brief spin up pretty much out of nowhere. I guess could honestly be expected in this type of environment. Yeah, right now Des Moines just taking this right now. The Des Moines greater area, including Ames, are taking this line of supercells right now. Yeah, never checked up on this cell near Madison. Kind of in a radar hole right now.
Do you see the one near Grand River?
Where? Yeah, tell me in relativity.
It's south of Des Moines.
River is like way south, or is it one of the tornado
Grand
ones?
River. It's near Osceola.
Yeah, see Osceola. That's the only interesting one. That's why I said it's the furthest south one in the line. It's going to be the most interesting one.
Yeah.
And it is, because it has the hook on it, and it has a little bit broad rotation on it, but it's not really a good radar for it. Let me see. Yeah, so yeah, this is close to radar. It has a hook right here, and the rotation seems fine. So if I was in Osceola, this could low-key just go down in between scans and with relatively no warning. So I would take shelter right now. You are in a tornado warning, so you should already be in shelter. But if you aren't, just go. Oh, here is really. This here is kind of delaying getting into a line. If this line right here could outpace these developing storms, and we could have probably around 45 minutes of like a few discrete supercells in southern Iowa. Here, once they get to like near like Okalaska, like over here, that's if. But it looks like it might catch up and start doing it. But it looks like down here. See, they're all. This might form its own like big cluster storm. So really, this cell would be the one to look out in the long term here. If it could just slow down or just outrun to the east, we could have a pretty decent discrete supercell right here. See, and that's the main issue. So it took that favorable merger when it went into the line for it to produce that, and now it's just in a line producing not really that much.
I will confirm the image I saw of the debarked trees. Like if you look at the image, you can also see some slabs, and I can confirm if you look at Street View in that same location, there are multiple homes that are either partially or maybe even completely swept away. So.
Oh yeah, so the Dow sampled 215 mile per hour winds, 600 feet above the ground.
Wait, how much?
It was 250 mile per hour wind, 600 feet above the ground.
Oh. Damn. Okay.
Okay, yeah, vent censuses there. No. Yeah, right now Connor Groff is on the cell in the Osceola.
Osceola?
I can't say these town names right. Okay, where's Norwalk? Okay, that's south of West Des Moines. There it is. Okay, so as I said, this wasn't producing much. It looks like we might have had a brief spin up near Martinsdale and Spring Hill. Right here, you see right here. This little area right here, but it goes back about 2 scans. One's like right over Martinsdale. Others going Springfield. It doesn't. Oh yeah, this might just be a brief spin up right here near Spring Hill. I said it wasn't producing much, but I wouldn't rule out a spin up. And here's one right here near Spring Hill. So yeah, just a brief spin up. Basically going to Spring Hill. Spring Hill's out the warning, so if you know anyone in Spring Hill, they're probably not I wouldn't say a particularly strong tornado, but still a tornado. You should still be inside in the basement. Here, but I think this is a tornado right here in Spring Hill. And I think they just extended it, yes. So it is radar indicated, but they just extended the warning out. Here, it's not going to pop up for a bit, but I think that includes, basically, I think that might include Des Moines proper, I think. There. But yeah, so it looks like it's radar indicated. Probably should just be observed for caution. But yeah, there's a brief spin up right here in Spring Hill. Another thing is we may have some pretty intense wind in Des Moines as well. We have some TV, or not some TV, some buildings, but we have some like 70-mile-per-hour winds pretty close to the radar. So I would say it's probably 70-mile-per-hour winds going through Des Moines right now. It does include Des Moines proper now. Yeah, so this is a very big, long list of area. Also, I've never seen this in full caps. The impact in full caps. So that's pretty interesting. Yeah, but right here, you can kind of see this little brief spin up right here. I still be on the ground. Yeah, here we go. Deep CC now. So here we go. Yeah, we have a tornado north of Spring Hill right now. And I don't think anyone's paying attention to this because they're looking at the damage. So yeah, north of Spring Hill, tornado. Dang it. Okay. Oh wait, never mind. So we have a new tornado on the ground north of Spring Hill. Yes. So you have this one north of Spring Hill right now. Doesn't really look that impressive on radar, but it is producing damage right now. So, like, decent, small area, probably just a small sliver cone right here, but this is a CC right here. Like, this is just showing that you don't need a very strong velocity for there to be a tornado here. Like, you don't have to look at radar and see, oh, there's no velocity and there's nothing, but like, here we go. We have a tornado here in north of Spring Hill. It has not really that good of velocity, but has a pretty big CC on it. Here, and I think it's got updated to observed. So yeah, radar confirmed. Here, this is like south of Des Moines. I can't speak today. Here, this area north of Springfield. Bunch of roads here, but no, like north of Carlisle. Yeah, so there's this new tornado on the ground. I'm just waiting for new scans to come in really to judge this. I don't know if that's a new scan. No, it isn't. Okay. Yeah, it's really waiting new scan to see how interesting this really is. I guess it's also full caps. I don't know why. Very interesting in my opinion. Here, yeah, but there isn't any rotations like pretty much right over the radar right now, and you won't be able to tell anything. Yeah, so yeah, there's another underrated thing here because you're not really seeing because I have storm relative velocity on. There is very strong winds here, and there's some reports of power flashes and down near Johnson or Urbandale due to the wind. The wind's pretty strong. Up here, as it says, like 60, 70. This is near the surface too, and this is wind could like tunnel in between buildings, as we saw in Houston. Like it could just be bad situation to be there. So we have a new scan. Yeah, so it's definitely off the ground now, but like, as you see, this is a pretty good CC. That's off of this right here. Yeah, it looks basically gone. Could recycle though. Here, so I'd keep a look on it for this and any future really spin ups, and it looks like it would be going towards like Carlsdale, Runnels, and Prairie City. Here, this does produce any spin up. Also keep a note on this. I find this pretty interesting right next to the velocity. Sorry, here, but I find that interesting. Yeah, so I think this one's about to expire. This one also expires. So this is like tailing the cell's always interesting. It's like trying to form a hook near Oscola. That's where most chasers are right now. Yeah, but you see this little bulging area right here, signifying there's intense winds. And intense winds are, it's storm relative, my bad. Here's velocity. It is a little bit of a bowing. Could be interesting. Could be caused by the hook that happened near that area. But like it's doing some very bowing, and it's like actually no extension right here. Wrong one. And you see you could get spin up like that basically any time around here when caves in. Get a short spin up. Basically, CC's basically gone now. I don't know. Do I have a cross-reference radar? Is it gonna be bad? Oh, I guess not even loading. looks like it may be gone. I don't know, that little area that caught my eyes is right in front of the radar, so. Okay, this is why I don't see it, man. This is why it's hard. I don't really think that's CC. If someone did, like, okay, so someone thinks this is CC. My argument, I guess, is there's a little CC right, or not CC, there's a little rotation here. And I guess that could be argued. It's simply too close to tell. And I feel like we would have had eyewitness reports by now of anything, such as a chaser or something near this. It doesn't look, it just looks interesting, really. I can't really confirm, like, this, the thing is about this is I could argue that then this is a tornado right here. But I guess this is a little wider defined circle. It's just a thing when you see it with like this, this, and this. Like, it's just really hard to tell. And it's just close to radar. Usually you just up to tilts, and if it stays consistent, so like, yeah, this is on the ground. Yeah, so there's a tornado on the ground right here. On all 4 tilts, consistent. So it's near north of Anchorley. I don't know the general storm motion because it's just that close, so I can't really tell here, but yeah, it's on the ground right here. North of Anchorley. Or Ankeny. Yeah, so it looks like it's going journey, so near like Allenman and Elkhart. I would be in shelter right now. I think just went observed. Yeah, just went weather as far as confirmed. Yeah, here really close to the radar. Here you can see the little hook on radar if you go to tilt 2 as well. Yeah, tilt 2 really shows this really well.
I go to.
Yeah, tilt.
Oh yeah, sonar velocity.
Yeah, tilt 2 really shows it well. Here, and continues in Des Moines. There you go. So law enforcement. So it was said wildfires, but it was actually law enforcement reported, and they reported that it was rain wrapped as well. So this is a very bad situation. I would agree that's rain wrapped because you can't see this from far right here with the rain right here for Elkhart. The tornado's about somewhere here. This is the next scan actually. It might be far enough to where I can see it on tilt 1. Yep, it's starting to get far enough that you can see it on tilt 1. So it's right here, closer to Allenman than Elkhart. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so it's near, you see it's right here near Allenman right here. You really see it on tilt 1. You can't really see CC on tilt 1. Yeah, it looks honestly weaker, but
I don't think this would have been a long track tornado.
Yeah, as I said, most of these are probably gonna be brief spin ups.
Yeah, I've been following this for a little bit. I'm watching Connor's stream on Return Speed, and it appears as though, at least at the moment, the setup is dying down. I'm currently trying to figure out whether there's a chance it's gonna recover later on.
I know, NATO cast things.
I've noticed on GR2 analysts that the lapse rates have begun to drop off. They're now only in the low to mid 6s at most, low-level lapse rates. So we all know what those do to storms. And just watching on the stream, they're almost considering whether these storms are no longer rooted in the boundary layer, whether they're becoming elevated atop stable boundary layer, running into some cold pool, stable air, or whatever. So we will see.
And let's see, because
Yeah.
NatoCast really pointed out an area up here near Wisconsin and Minnesota.
I just don't see it. The low lapse rates are not really recovering much further than maybe the mid sixes Celsius. So
They said this event's a very long event still.
I just don't know. You might have just seen the peak already, which does not mean that the danger is over. Of course, if this was the peak, it was a very high peak, very destructive tornado Greenfield. That was almost certainly violent in terms of wind speeds. Whether it will be rated this way, I don't know. Apparently, some of the damage was really bad. Again, worth pointing out that tornadoes are not rated based on wind speed, or rated based on damage. So
Okay.
keep that in mind. But again, if this has been the peak, doesn't mean the threat is over. Threat will continue for quite a while. Threat for strong tornadoes, maybe not long track, maybe not violent, but definitely still dangerous.
I don't know. So I want to get your opinion on what you think, like the southern Minnesota, Wisconsin area.
As I said, the lapse rates, if those are the issue, they're not going to recover much at all. Although, admittedly, I don't know what the lapse rates were when the Greenfield tornado happened. If they were only in the mid sixes, that could be enough. I don't know. I'd have to look a bit more into it.
I have to pull a sounding. I'm just gonna pull some soundings real quick.
Let's see. Let me also
Let's look at the new H3R run.
the H triple R.
Best model in the world. Yeah, like it has like discrete cells popping up. And yeah, we're looking for lapse rates. There's plenty of SRH. Can't find the lapse rate. Here we go. Now it's like 6 to 7, like 6.8, 6.7. Like low level 6.8.
That should be enough. That should just be
Like that's for. It looks like there's discrete cells that pop up in front of the Minnesota, Wisconsin area by near 0Z. So that'd be around 7 p.m. A little bit down the line, and it looks like there's also cells that fire off in front of the line that's already formed near like the Iowa, like near the Quad City area. Be really good. Like it's just, is the environment good enough for these? Is just really the question. Like up here near the Quad Cities area. Like let me just screenshot this sounding. Like some of these soundings in front of the.
I don't know. I've just taken two with it. And yeah, I don't know. That boundary layer is not particularly moist. A little RH 70%. Well, the two soundings, one of them at an inversion, and the other one was very dry, low level. We just don't know. I think you may see. I don't know. I think it was Meg at a secondary peak. I don't think we're gonna see her.
I think it's just gonna be these discrete cells if they form. I don't think anything in the line's really gonna have a chance anymore, because it looks like the H3R at least is showing two lines forming and eventually merging because the one in the front's slower. And then it would reach like Chicago, and that should just be wind and hail.
Fred. I really wish that pivotal weather, because we have seen how apparently important that is in the past. If they added like a low level lapse rates, like they have mid level lapse rates, but they should add like a low level lapse rates field to pivotal weather. Petition to have that added to pivotal. Or call it to the page next lab. Both works for me.
Let me see. So.
Wait. Do we have?
NAM also has convection in front of the line. Has them really quick forming into a line though, and I think that will squander really any chance of most threats happening. So
RFS also has a few more storms in like northeastern Iowa across the border into Minnesota, but also quickly growing upscale with time.
Okay, this looks like, if anything, it'd be a very probably short window. For anything, it doesn't seem that good, but like as you saw.
Wait, there's a PDS out now, by the way.
Where?
PDS tornado warning for Alaman, Huxley, Maxwell, Nevada, Olo, State Center, Zering, Almonds. It's the one we just got at the ping at.
Oh, I was about to do it.
PDS.
Okay, so that was the one we were on, right?
Yeah, that was the one we were on.
I thought it died. Okay, there you go. So that's one near Ames, which, I can see this hook.
It did not die at all. Oh my god.
Yeah, it is an intense tornado right now. What? No, we fumbled so hard. I could have called this forever ago.
For real. Or just kind of thought it would be a quick spin up, and then they just moved on. Yeah, so if you're in Cole...
Like, this was in the environment, right? This is still, like, like sixes in lapse rates, right?
So if you're in Cole, if anybody's in Cole, they need to be in their safe space right now. There's a large and extremely dangerous tornado.
I haven't seen the photo yet because usually the server's really good at that, but... Yep, this is a bad one. There's also another observed near Pleasant Hill, Iowa. Out of her. So there's 22,000 people in this warning.
Just want to point out that on base velocity, we're getting inbound velocities of 153 miles per hour inbound, over 28 mile per hour outbound.
So yeah, I'm trying to find this observed tornado warning as well.
That was on tilt 2. Tilt 1 is 163 mile per hour inbound, over 14 miles per hour outbound. So that's fun.
Okay, where's the observed warning? Okay, radar. Okay, I'm just trying to get a view on the south one.
109.
Yeah, there you go. Law enforcement reports tornado. This is 10 minutes ago, but I think this is the same tornado. Yeah, it's in Polk County. Yep. So damage just south of Allen, man. So this is causing damage.
So I was just checking. We have a 75 mile per hour VROT on this thing. So that's lovely.
Yep, so this is another strong tornado here. I don't see anything on the radar confirmed tornado, so I'm just gonna ignore that for now and just keep in my eye. But yeah, this is
Oh my god!
What?
Wait, okay, it's just, I just got a heart attack because of the radar scope color palette.
Real.
Miles per hour. Well, that's not new, but oh my god! So this is just broken radar scope's color palette because they only go to 140 mile per hour.
So yeah, this.
so if you're watching, if anybody watching the stream is just like tracking the thing and looking on radar scope, and you think the inbound velocity is 140 miles per hour, nope. Inbound velocity is a lot higher than that. Your radar scope.
Oh, and Reed's on it, bro. Reed is killing it. Oh wait, never mind. Is that a replay? What the heck?
I'm watching Reed stream right now, and it's on Connor's stream, I think.
Oh yeah, nah. Oh wait, no. Why is he? Okay, Reed is just being a funny guy today.
So this thing is a very, very bad tornado. Very bad tornado.
Yeah.
Very strong. Probably.
And you start closing tabs.
And my GR2 analyst just became an anti-aliasing. Wait, hold on. Settings. The alias.
Yeah, it's maxing out on non-storm relative velocity.
Yeah. Oh my god. So
Okay, I really need to just reload the pages.
let's just put the classic default.
And Chronograph isn't on this, so I'm just gonna close that. And yeah, I'm just closing a bunch of tabs right now.
Radar scope is officially breaking, by the way. Yeah, so yeah, if you're in, I said coal the entire time, if you're in coal low, or actually in Nevada too. I think Nevada may just be to the east. It is currently, if you're in any of those places, you need to be in your safe space right now because you're in the PDS warning polygon. We never know. I think, right now will pollute north straight into Nevada, or it could deviate southeast.
Yeah, I think it is kind of really separated from the line. It just might be why this produced.
Yeah, the line kind of broke in two right there. There's clean inflow. And yeah, it may actually be, you know what, it may actually be including towards Nevada.
It should be bad.
Yeah, it should be bad. So if you are, if you're in Nevada, this is right on top of you. So if anything, you only have seconds to go to shelter right now. But this is a strong tornado, possibly intense tornado. Even more so if you're in Fernald, just heads up, if you're in Fernald, this looks to me as if it's heading basically towards Fernald. So if you're in Fernald, you need to be in your safe space right now. Strong tornado, possibly intense tornado heading for you right now. So this is still a PDS.
Okay. So they know this is moving northeast at 70 miles an hour.
Yeah. So this says it'll be near Colo and Ziering around 5 p.m. CDG. Said Anthony around 5:05. And
no, there's a new scan. So it's still east. It's like east northeast of or east southeast of Nevada right now.
But those
still hasn't included yet. But
those were locations based on its old storm motion. I think the motion is now deviating further to the west. Two of my radar softwares are currently breaking. I just wanted to point that out. And on radar, which is usually a bit more robust, is currently breaking. The color palette is absolutely breaking. So this is.
And there's a new relative scan.
Oh, there's a new. Yeah. It's just still. I think it's deviating further left. I actually look this up. What was the motion according to the National Weather Service?
It was moving 70 miles per hour northeast.
Okay, so
based
on an average of the last 4 frames, the storm motion was 62 knots at 212 degrees. So this thing has probably picked up speed now. It's going now at still 70 miles per hour. What is 202 degrees at 212 degrees?
North is 0 degrees down. That's why. So it'd be to the right. 212, so it would be 180, 270. So that's like southeast.
Man, that's where it's coming from. So it's probably going north.
Yeah. So yeah, it'd be the other way. Yeah. So yeah, that's correct.
So it's
meteorological direction, in my opinion, is pretty stupid, but. Let's continue with it.
Yeah, so yeah, if you're in Fernald, I think it just passed east of Nevada, so that's good. But if you're in Fernald, you're in your safe space right now. Again, I cannot re-emphasize this enough. Or if you know anybody in Fernald, if you know someone who knows someone who is in Fernald, I don't care how many points are removed from that person. They need to be in their safe space right now because it's a large, extremely dangerous threat. Also, probably on its current motion, giving a heads up to Ziering. And even to McCalsburg. McCalsburg is outside of the warning polygon for the PDS, but it's just currently deviating further northwest than the center line of the warning. So just a heads up, if you're in those places, you probably should be walking through your safe space right now. Because if you're in Ziering and if you're in McCalsburg, you still have time to walk to your safe space. Again, interior room in a low sort of sturdy building. If you have no other option, this is a strong tornado. So if you have a basement, go there. If you are, especially if you're in Ziering or McCalsburg, if your neighbor has a basement or you don't, and you can still go outside because the winds are not too strong, call your neighbor and say, we are coming over to your basement. If you say no, then, I don't know, you're a bad Christian, I don't know. Because, I'm always saying this, but there is a chance your neighbor doesn't know a tornado is coming. And by calling your neighbor and saying, there's a big tornado coming, I want to go to your basement with you. You may be saving both of your lives. I'm always saying there's always a chance. Your neighbor doesn't know what's happening.
Yeah, so new reflectivity came in.
Yeah. So if you are
BCC looks a bit wider.
It's heading right. This is heading right for Fernald, I believe.
And I
if
think
you're in Fernald, your time is just about up. You need to be in your safe space right now.
yeah, kind of going towards Zeering now, but it looks like it's starting to occlude a bit. But I would still, it looks like it's going straight towards Zeering right now.
Yeah,
Zeering mixed Karlsberg is what.
Yeah. Again, on GR2 Analyst, there's another town between that, which is Fernald. Actually, the CC just passed just east of Fernald, I believe. So it appears that Fernald dodged a bullet here. Fernald is quite small. So it just moved just west of Fernald. Again, if this is occluding, it's threatening Zeering, and that Karlsberg probably, if it would occlude it now, yeah, it's occluding definitely on the latest scan is occluding. So that could actually mean it could go towards McCarlsberg, but now if you're in Zeering, your time is almost.
Yeah, it's looking like it's starting to get interfered with the other storm starting to come online again.
Yeah, but still, if you're in Zeering and McCarlsberg, I'm saying this. You'll keep saying McCarlsberg is currently just outside of the polygon, I believe, but I'm not sure that polygon is correct anymore. So if you're Karlsberg and Zeering are now next up. Now the lapse rate has gone back up against light. Now it's 6.6 degrees. So yeah, this is gonna be the thing with these storms being in a line. But whenever that line breaks briefly, there could be some big stuff happening right now. Because this thing broke away from the line just ever so slightly, and is now producing a fairly long track turning it up. There's a spotter right on this storm. So if there is a tornado on the ground, and how big it is, we may soon get a word on it. But yeah, Zeering at Karlsberg. It might. Zeering is right in the path right now. I don't think it's occluding towards McCarlsberg anymore. But you never know. Sometimes these things turn violently to the left, so I wouldn't take any chances with this. Because again, this is a strong tornado. We've seen, for example, with Greensburg, if these things occlude, they're not weakening. Necessarily while occluding.
Okay, they're using some goofy words in the new SPC mesoscale discussion.
What do you mean by that?
Okay, say severe threat for the watch continues. Long track supercellular line extending north to south across central Iowa will continue to move eastward into an even more favorable tornadic environment. Ongoing tornadic supercells continue from Cambridge to just east of Des Moines. The latest DMX VAD profile data indicates 0 to 1 kilometer SRH around 100. I'm just going to say 100, I'm not going to say meter squared and all that. However, just upstream, the next data, oh my god, I'm not saying this, shows SRH is double to triple that. In addition, a corridor high boundary layer moisture and back surface flow east of the current line of deep moist convection from around Olmsted County southeastward to Lane County suggests localized SRH should be maximized. They are juxtaposed with maximum buoyancy, therefore the potential for long track changing transfer more likely over the next 1 to 2 hours as far north as extreme northeastern Minnesota. So basically, in the next hour or two, if any cell basically does what that cell just did, there could be a long track, even potentially stronger than that. with the SRH values going up. The only
I mean,
like
if we
thing
get-
is lapse rates really.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I've
So,
never heard the word juxtaposed
I
before.
know.
I've never heard that word before.
Me, the person.
What happened?
Strong
PDS.
tornado. Is it still strong? Oh my god, I lost my 0 to analyst.
I don't even know where it's at anymore. It's going towards zeroing though, I can tell you that.
Yeah, so
Wait.
it looks like it's weaker now. That's good.
There's another tornado.
Yeah, it's a PDS
Yes.
right now.
Where?
So,
It's south of
yeah,
zeroing. It's north of
This-
Des Moines.
This scan here is in Freeman, so this is almost on top of zeroing right now from the latest scan. So if your zeroing time is up.
Did it
Time
hit
is up
anything?
Right now.
It's about to hit
Uh,
zeroing.
Yes.
Oh my
Clearly
God.
hit something because there is a CC drop on it, although it looks like most towns are just about missed.
Good thing.
Oh my god, the damage in Greenfield looks so bad.
Oh, there's my grandma messaging me again. Yeah.
And then
Who lives in Cedar Rapids? So yeah.
I think it's gonna be sufficient if I load into the AN bot. Des Moines, thunderstorm wind got fuck. Cooked. Connor says he can't get an intercept anymore because he thinks they're going too fast. It's not good. Fast moving storm is not good.
Oh, I'm getting away from my grandma to respond.
Oh my god. Shout out to Storm Spotter Nate Overtruck, who was doing. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. Debris is lofting, right?
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, new
So
CC.
zeroing- So if there's still a tornado on the ground,
It's
a lot
weaker.
So at
Yeah.
any rate, zeroing just dodged a major bullet. So I'm not saying there could still be a tornado on the ground in there in the CC somewhere, but it's probably a lot weaker than it was before. So you should still remain in your safe space. Anybody who's in zeroing, but at the very least, you should not expect your house to be gone when you emerge out of your basement. That's very good. That's very good.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the next.
PDS continues to continue, by the way, for zeroing, New Providence, Clemence.
Yeah, that was issued before the lofting, so you'd be
Yeah.
good thing. Yep, and there's literally no velocity anymore, so that's very good for zeroing. Could recycle. This line is becoming southern side is becoming pretty disorganized. Let's see, like, cause it basically occluded right when it reconnected back to the line.
Yeah.
Here,
it's
so,
got
like,
its
It's
got
entering.
its inflow. Does the inflow die completely? It just got merged. And if you, like, the inflow got completely rained out. So this started to occlude, and then its inflow got rained out. So it
Yes.
just died instantly.
So any future, as I said, as the Mexico discussion pointed out, it's more favorable for tornadoes to layer down. If something like that happens where the line breaks, it could produce a tornado really fast outside of it. Now, there's still a few semi-discrete cells on the southern part of the line that aren't in the line yet. There's this tornado warning one near zero in center field, Iowa right now.
Just wanted to point out that I saw a tweet that said the likely tornado that hit Greenfield. The likely tornado. Yeah.
Wild statement.
At least they have moved one step beyond possible tornado. I know there are some people who lose their shit every time there is the news media is like possible tornado, and there's like, I don't know. You can tell that we are no longer that worried about the zeroing.
You guys see this tornado warning up here near Minneapolis.
Which is a good sign.
Yeah, it's still a little bit. It's just what. Yeah, okay. This is what it's going for. You know, little tiny bit of rotation. I think this whole storm's rotating though, and up here near Minneapolis, going towards Cannon Falls, Staten. I kind of see two areas. This one right here and this one right here. Here, this looks
yeah.
like.
This was definitely a tornado. Users have added context that may be important to you. I don't know what the community notes thing is, but yeah, the context here was definitely a tornado on the ground.
Yeah, so it looks like one more cell's about to join the line right here, and then the one that's currently tornado warned will join a little bit further, but it looks like it should stay semi-discrete for a little bit longer, and it's entering that area of the higher SRH values, so let's see what it does, see if it can produce anything.
I keep forgetting to rename my file and then radar and keep overwriting.
Yeah, so what they said, it says intense to potentially violent tornado threat over the next 2 hours. And drew the box basically from Des Moines and Ames all the way up to the border area, Wisconsin and Minnesota,
damn.
which, and that's a very concerning wording to put on a Mesoscale discussion.
Yeah, there's a traffic cam from near Nevada in Iowa that shows the tornado moving through, and that's a traffic cam. We may be able to show that on stream. Because that is.
Let's put in group discussion.
Usually Department of Transportation stuff.
Public, yippee. Okay.
I finally got the Mesoscale discussion on the Twitter bot.
Just truck get foot. Oh. Okay, so first of all, thanks to this person for tweeting it, but yeah, this is. /should, it's a traffic cam.
Yeah.
Here, so I'm gonna show it on stream because it's a traffic cam. So here we go. Just show it. Here you get a little bit of a spoiler. You see it, so it's like kind of up here. You can see this weird thing. That's it rotating and approaching. This tornado should have been moving really fast. The storm overall is, yeah, there goes the semi, just gets rotated right at the end when the camera gets cut because the power probably goes. So it's probably a decently sized cone, at least right there. It's hard to tell because it's perspective, but like it looks like, yeah, it went like towards the back area right here before it flipped the semi. Hopefully that person's all right. But yeah, that's some pretty intense footage from that. Yeah, that was near Nevada. Thankfully, it occluded before it went to, I forgot the name of the town, near Zeering. I think it occluded before hitting Zeering, so it's good because it looked like it was an intense tornado.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking here, we may have another line break here soon.
That's no bueno.
It just got back together and it's kind of struggling to widen. Really, near State Center in Melbourne. Also, there's this huge bulge over Newton right now. Like, has hail in it and is definitely gusting severe level of wind right now.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing it. But also have to watch that.
Yeah, the weather station near there just reported 71 mile per hour wind, so it is definitely gusting there.
Also must watch the area just between Newton and Baxter.
Yeah, and I was about to point out the area north. Here you have a quick wrap up.
Because the segment is sort of bowing, and I guess the analogy would be it's not not really a bookend vortex, but almost because of that is bowing into the other line, sort of like kind of the same mechanism. If the inflow is coming in there, you can see there's a notch there on radar. I don't know if this segment itself bowing, it may want to feed. Because there's definitely an embedded supercell stacked on top of that. Oh yeah, the Newton, yeah, that's what Archie just said. The weather station they're reporting those hurricane force wind goes. considerable tag. I think that is that one for Jasper, Marshall, and Poweshiek counties. I think that's the one that had the 70 mile per hour wind gusts on it. So that is now for 70 mile per hour observed wind gusts.
Okay, I'm asking my grandma what her address is because I can't figure it out.
And why is that relevant?
Because she lives near Cedar Rapids.
Damn.
So obviously I'm gonna keep. I obviously care.
She's old. You should just let her die.
It's wild.
Oh my god, guys, want to see something amazing?
I don't know what the heck. There's some goofy things on CC in front of the win.
What is it? Like, what's the amazing?
Hold on, I have to ping for it.
Wild. That's how you know it's good. Oh yeah, it said one. The manhole covers are gone.
That is again some intense development of man.
Yeah. So by the way, that Mexico discussion I kind of glossed over saying that they're saying it says one or more long track potentially violent tornadoes are possible in the quarter over the next 90 to 120 minutes. So the SBC seemed fairly confident that a very strong tornado could happen. Should have probably asked her to text it because I can't really copy this. Copy. Okay, let's see where this is exactly.
I like how everyone was freaking out and was like, oh my god, this tornado is bigger than the entire town. When in reality, if you look at the drone footage, it actually looks pretty narrow. It's just that the debris field was very wide.
Yeah, she's in
The
North
debris
Cedar
was
Rapids.
very wide, but the tornado itself was not that wide.
Also, yeah.
And-
The overall like circulation higher up in the air, the meso was pretty large. And of course, once the debris gets launched about the tornado into the air, it's gonna get caught in the meso and it's gonna flow around. So when you take the measurement of the CC drop, that's not the tornado, that's the mesocyclone right there. It's taking the debris into it, but not the actual tornado.
Yeah.
Okay, oh, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so my grandma lives between Palo and Hiawatha, north of Cedar Rapids.
I don't think you should say this on stream, but okay.
That's why I'm saying between. I'm not giving a specific area.
That's still way too specific.
No, it isn't.
Okay,
no one's gonna do
okay,
anything.
Yeah, no one even, yeah.
I was gonna say, Mike, if you want her to die, then there'll be nothing for them to go to. So, like.
So it's like also, they don't even know her last name or any of her like.
Yeah, she doesn't share the last name I have. She's on my mom's side.
Yeah, they don't even know your last name either. I don't.
Yeah, so like it's a different last name as well. So.
There's no way in hell anyone. So if any sicko out there is considering, there's no way you're finding it. I'm so sorry to inform you.
Yeah, she's also totally does not live with a Vietnam veteran, so have fun with that. So.
Crazy.
I love the thunderstorm wind gust to 60 mile per hour that just says town without power.
How heavy are manhole covers?
Like 20, 30 pounds.
110 pounds.
I refuse to
About
believe
100.
I refuse to believe manhole covers are that heavy.
No, it does say that. They're typically between 90 and 150 pounds.
Well, if it could lift a house off its foundation, it could lift a manhole out of its cover.
It probably was a suction vortex too.
The thing though is that it takes a lot of power because if you think about it, like the manhole cover is flat and there's nothing for the wind to pick up.
Yeah. Although again, that's like the context of the suction vortex, right? You have suction, it's gonna suck the manhole.
Okay,
Yeah.
we might have another split in the line near State Center and Albin.
Yeah, that's not good.
Soon.
Also again, to just independently verify because Arctic was having trouble believing it. I googled it in German. It says 90 kilograms, which is about 180 pounds. So yeah, manhole cover is
Cooked.
really heavy.
Well, that's
Actually,
European
fun-
man covers.
Fun
Yeah,
fact.
but
Wait. Fun fact. Fun fact. They can weigh as much. They can weigh up to 249 pounds.
What's the lowest?
90.
I refuse to because I've lifted up a manhole cover before. I guess I just had bad manhole covers, I guess. Oh yeah, this is the first tornado warning for the Twin Cities. Yippee.
Did you lift it up with something?
With my hand.
No, well, I'm sorry, with somebody?
No.
Well, I don't know.
I don't think it was pure steel.
You had a badly designed manhole
It just
Where is this
figured out
tornado? Oh my god, look at the discrete cell near Iowa City. It's over.
Iowa City? Wait, what?
South of Cedar Rapids. It's good vecting.
Oh.
We're having cells in front of the lines with good SRH and all that.
Lovely.
Yeah.
We love to see it.
Also, one point that when you talked about the tornado warning cell that's currently near Promise City.
Promise City, man. Some of these town names are wild.
It's the southernmost tornado warning. That one is also discreet. And
Yeah, I would say, it's
somewhat stratiform rain in its inflow, but like storm spotter reported on that storm 2 minutes ago, rotating walk about a mile to my northeast.
What the heck is that?
Storm because there is some stratiform rain in the inflow of that, but it is still fairly discreet.
Okay. Oh my god. Wait, what the heck did that say? Urban small stream flooding likely this evening. I've never seen that before. Okay.
Also, just got from Hampton, Iowa. I have no clue where it is. Just got a report from 7 minutes ago of a gust of 65 miles per hour, 64.4 or whatever, 65 miles per hour.
It looks like it might hold together the line here. But as I said, there's convection in the front, and there's also, I would say this one near Melcher, Dallas, and Knoxville is semi-discrete right now. I was a little bit.
Connor is saying whatever storm he is on is trying to drop. No clue which storm he's on at the moment. I think oh no, he is on the southern one. He's on the southern one, yeah. He's on the one I just pointed out. That's where Connor Groff is on. Oh, that's what he meant by trying to go for an intercept. Because it was dropping south to get the cell because it was always getting the line because going at 80 miles per hour. And that's above speed limit. And Connor is a good person who does not.
He isn't Reed Timmer.
Oh wait, another fun fact. Apparently, some I can't speak. Apparently, some manhole covers also have like locks on them too.
I could tell you mine did. Yeah, so this next 2 hours should be fun. Here is
fun,
this.
Quote unquote.
Quote unquote fun.
National Weather Service Cross reports thunderstorm wind damage at 5:15 p.m. Power lines blown over and grain bin destroyed in San Ansgar, Mitchell County, Iowa. Not even trying to figure out what it has on GR2 Analyst because I have this little thing called search blankness, which means when I'm searching for something, I just cannot see it. May have something to do with ADHD, I don't know, but oh, that's all the way up north. All the way up north.
Damn, Ryan Hall, y'all saw something that made him cover his face. I guess he just saw. I don't even know what he.
What did Ryan Hall see, bro? Bro shook to his core.
Oh no! Wait. Where's Promise City?
Where is? Oh! I see what he saw. Oh, he's just showing what he just saw on his stream.
Wait, what? Make a
It is an actually destroyed car.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at this, bro.
Oh yes.
This car is destroyed.
I've
it
seen worse though.
is it impaled on something?
I don't
It's like
even
a
know. It looks
tree or
looks.
something is impaled into it.
It's a wild.
But yeah, I agree with Felix. I've seen worse, so it's not that
Yeah.
shocking.
Okay, so one of the there's a part of a slab is over. That's probably what he was at.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a part of a concrete slab that was moved. In that same tree.
Whoa.
He's looking at this one near Oak Grove Red Wing. And it has pretty broad rotation at most, but I think that's the one in Minnesota.
You're just not gonna show us the part of the concrete slab that got moved.
Oh my gosh, weather EF5. We get it. Stop. We literally don't care. We don't need a frame by frame progression of what happened. We can tell.
So what's your thoughts on the possible third EF4 this season?
That would be quite the bra moment indeed. I just want to point out that storm further south is in better lapse rates. That storm is just going to run down the environment. That storm, according to Derecho Analyst Placeout, which takes its data from RAP, is in 70 knots bulk shear, 210 square meters per square second SRH. 1 to 3 kilometer mean wind is 53 knots. Low lapse rate is 6.9 degrees Celsius per kilometer. Mid-level is 8.2, and MLK is 2,834 joules per kilogram uncapped. So that storm has all the ingredients. It should be able to produce a strong tornado. The question is, can it? Because we all know weather is more complicated than we seem to know at this point still. Also want to point out that there is also a semi-discrete cell about to be caught in the line near Melcher, Dallas, as well, that is in even better lapse rates, although slightly lower SRH and shear overall.
And that's going to be the new trailing cell of the line.
Also,
for a bit.
That the further south you go, the lapse rates become steeper and steeper. So those are the ones gonna watch out for.
Yeah, it's going near the approaching the Quad City areas where those cells are probably going to end up.
Spotter reported a rotating walk cloud to their west near Gilman about 10 minutes ago. So that is with that Boeing segment sort of that goes into an embedded supercell.
Kansas has issued tornado warning. Where is this tornado warning? That's the question. There it is. Okay, so this is near Midland, Green City, Novinger, Queen City, Green Top.
Oh yeah, all the way down there.
And I can see why. This is really far.
Oh yeah, I can see it, yeah. It's not really that far from the Kansas City, Missouri radar. So if you are in...
That's why I'm going towards the Quad City area.
So if you are in... There's a new trend warning. So if you are in... That's such a weird warning polygon, though. Are you seeing this? What is this polygon? So if you are in Windsor, Calhoun, and Truman Lake, you should be in your safe space right now. You have a tornado heading for your general location. None of these are showing up on my radar scope, and to be quite perfectly honest,
I'm not gonna say that town because I'm actually gonna dox my uncle if I say that one. If I say what this is, because he lives in the middle of nowhere. So.
Connor Profits getting a tornado warning, nice. Albion in Marshall County, ASOS reporting thunderstorm wind gusts up to 64 miles per hour. It was 5:26 p.m. CDT 3 minutes ago, I think it was. Yeah, it's a weather station, so these reports are always really fast, as opposed to the spotter reports, which come in slow as molasses on the IEM bot. Albion is near Marshalltown.
Okay, now I know where my uncle is. Okay, let's go out to find. Okay, they suspended the tornado warning for the furthest south cell near zero in Albia right now.
Arctic, what's your opinion on Al-Qaeda, which is... Where the shit is this? Someone lives there. Al-Qaeda, that is in Clayton County, Iowa, so that would be northeastern Iowa. I don't know. Powerful wind goes power lines and trees down in Hollandale in Cleburne County, Minnesota, so that's far northeastern part. Tornado warning has been canceled for Monroe and continues for... No, has been canceled for Wayne, continues for Monroe. Lafa Retimmer. Lafa Retimmer now puts a watermark over his stream that just says Team Dominator. I love how this one guy didn't care and still stole part of his video and posted it on his own Twitter. And then tagged Retimmer on the video that he just took from his feed or something from his video. So that's some balls right there. Imagine stealing someone's content and then tagging them on it. That's okay. Creative choice. I guess he's being really considerate of Reed. Just point out we got a new tornado warning 2 for, it's not my IM, but it's for tornadic thunderstorm over Milan, which is moving towards Milan, Green City, Queen City, Novinger, Greentop, Greencastle, Worthing, Livonia, and Greencastle. Greencastle and Greencastle. One of them is with a space, and the other one without a space. What is it with all the names in this area having green in them? Greenfield, Greencastle, Green Hill, Green City, like Greensburg, like are the plains really that green?
I don't know what the line's trying to do right now, bruh. But it looks like it's gonna split, but the next game it doesn't.
Tornado warning for Oklahoma.
Wild.
Mm-hmm.
It's my honest reactor.
That's in Tulsa. Oh yeah, there are two mean looking supercells near Tulsa right now. Yeah, definitely. I think I know just by looking at this tornado warning. Tornado warning would be, so now I need to add Tulsa to my IM bot.
Yeah, but it's the northern one. You see this weird. See this right here. It's really close to the radar, like we saw before, with the one that eventually in PDS. Not to add Tulsa to my IEM bar, okay?
I already don't want to go down to Tulsa on my GR2 analysts because I'm not sure if there are any GR2 analyst users watching this. You would know GR2 analysts load slow as molasses. At least if you're on the Iowa Mesonet radar source, which I am currently. Oh, new mesoskill discussion. Number 880 concerning tornado watch number 278. Supercell development will persist in narrow east-southeastward prefrontal corridor of some potential the continued evolution of an ongoing squall line through 7 to 9 p.m. CET. Stronger storms will continue to pose a risk for large hail, locally damaging winds, and a couple of tornadoes. So it looks like they have actually toned down the wording a little bit. The forebears of Western Illinois, Northwestern Missouri, Southwestern into Southwestern Oklahoma. This covers all of it in Oklahoma. So it looks like the thing about said a thing about the long crash and 10 tornadoes is no longer there.
That's not even a car anymore.
So that's good, I think.
Oh, nah.
I don't think that is that a car. Is that a truck? Cab.
Oh my god, why is Deer just posting stuff that came out like 2 years ago?
I really love the plethora of people taking videos from Ryan for Returner Speed. I really love that.
It's pretty funny.
And then they're putting this like as a smaller thing, right? So they're definitely knowing they're doing something illegal. It's just funny. They're just trying to circumvent.
Yeah, I was looking at this tornado
Oh my
one.
god! Oh my god! I shouldn't be excited about this because it's terrible tornado damage, but it's our boy Hunter Hurley.
Oh my god, I literally posted one image first and now everyone is posting the other image that I literally just posted.
Wild.
Oh damn! Hunter is the person who made Ryan Hall gas. It's crazy. He got the damage. So yeah, I'm gonna be over the whole lot.
The people not embedding. And it's also flooding in Polk County near Altoona. I don't know if that's where the flash flood warning is currently. But it's the county I haven't heard in a while. Let's see. It looks like it might be getting interfered with this storm. It has had this mezzo for a bit.
That Oklahoma cell looks way better than anything else.
I love the classic 5% area doing whatever the hell.
I mean, Oklahoma
Yeah, that
has
Oklahoma one is looking really good.
I was gonna say Oklahoma has a knack for producing in 5 and 2% towards big tornadoes.
Yeah, apparently there's a creek overflowing right now 4 miles west of Ames. And that's multiple reports of that.
Oh, okay. Getting a lot of reports. So because this Oklahoma so good, even though Derecho analysts take some time to load, I decided to go down there.
That's tornado warning in just Wisconsin.
Multiple tree branches down in Stone Canyon area, roughly 2-inch diameter. Okay, that's where that cell just moved through. I want to point out, because there's nothing really going on right now, that I skipped both lunch and dinner today, so have fun with that information.
Yeah, man, I don't know what Roman just posted. It was funny.
Oh my god, it's Roman.
Indeed. I was in school freaking out because I saw a couplet beyond belief.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think the southernmost cell is kind of hooking now. On the line.
The Oklahoma one?
No, the Knoxville Pella one in Iowa.
So is there anything I missed?
A lot.
The giant tornado
Okay, this is really unrelated, but apparently New York wants to build a U-shaped skyscraper.
Is that the one that
Wild.
that's like next to
Central Park, yeah. It looks fucking massive. It looks fucking massive in size. It looks like it would be like easily the tallest building in New York. Is that the one World Trade Center next to it? I don't know. Cook Planet. Look. At least CUS is starting to want to build awesome buildings again.
Real.
They're really
one was torn,
trying.
I think looks like it's gonna fall over.
They're really trying to get into some sort of. They're trying to really force themselves into some sort of optimism. It seems for whatever reason. Amount per wind gusts considerable. A lot of considerable attack warnings. A lot of reports of trees down and power lines down. Let me actually go and see how many power outages there are right now. Live power outage US. Let's see. Wait, why is Texas so many power outages still? Okay.
Because it was a derecho.
Still? Oh my gosh! Come on, Texas.
Actually, no. Wait. Why does the overall map show customers out 119,000? Mostly in Harris County. Yeah, well, that's not concerning us right now. What? Wait. Why are there power outages in California? Oh.
Fire prevention.
Probably, yeah. And there are some power outages in Iowa, but actually not too bad. That's good. So odds are, if you're in Iowa, you still have power, which is good.
Yeah, new tornado warning. Yeah, I'm not psychotic. Okay.
I mean that's debatable, but at least not in this particular case.
I'm waiting for it to pop up on Goofy radar scope.
Roman is seeing stuff right now.
I just found the message link Nick sent me. Saying come join BC. This is disaster compilation server.
Crazy.
Are these new warnings gonna pop up or not, bruh?
I just want to point out that the environment down in Oklahoma is about the opposite as it is up north. That tornado warning superstar right there has the omega lapse rates, but has like 68 SRH. So.
Man, this is such a great radar scan. I could definitely tell there's rotation on this storm.
Which one?
The new Iowa one, the furthest north Iowa one.
Is it the one? No, it's not the one near Eau Claire, right? That's outside of Iowa, right? You mean the one in?
I mean, one near Clarksville, Bakersburg, Waverly, Allison.
Yeah. I don't know. I've heard people complaining about the Des Moines radar being really bad all day.
It's all people know how to complain about, on God. Oh. Okay. Looking at the line here, so it looks like the back end of the line will have a chance for about 10 minutes to do something. Before I think the current tornado warned one's going to get put into the line. There's also this goofy line that's forming behind it right now on the main line. There also is a bunch of convection in front of the line now.
Alright. Well. I have 311 subscribers.
That is insane, but that is relevant to this stream. Why?
I don't know. I'm just.
Oh my god.
Something to fill in with silence.
I hate this guy anyways. You're getting time out for 10 minutes. I hate you. Okay.
Who?
The Middle East guy. Because I can't say the beginning on stream.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Just say F word the Middle East. It's not that hard.
Yeah, but someone could find that offensive.
If it could be said on live TV without the FTC ratioing you, I think it should be fine. Oh, that's all near Eddyville, which is so the street. Looks like it's trying to do something again. It's trying to make a better hook.
Oh, why did I reload? Yeah, right now they have a damage path already being made in Greenfield on Ryan Hall's stream. It missed downtown at least. Looks like it clipped the south east side.
Oh, so I just wanted to ask. If a word is said on Retimmer stream, can we use it?
Yeah, we could say F Olive Garden.
Olive Garden is fine.
Meat burrito. We all know Retimmer is a fan of Taco Bell, but he does not like Olive Garden. So we already know from what he definitely will never get a product placement from. I mean, not that I'm saying that Retimmer would even accept a product placement of something that he finds awful, because as we all know, Retimmer is a man of integrity and would only endorse a product he really stands behind.
Hold up, can I use a CCTV footage of the tornado inside a tornado compilation?
You mean the one from the traffic cam?
Yes.
Absolutely.
That is very inside the tornado. Well, it's in the circulation. That's good enough for me. Watching it copyrighted and alright.
And traffic cams are usually Department of Transportation, so it should be fine. And that means they're in the public domain. Public domain.
Andover Air Force Base
what the other thing about the public domain is that it's kind of effed up. Is that technically, if something is in a public domain, that also means that Storyful can claim ownership. For instance, or you like Roman, you could say I'm copyrighting this and take it out of the public domain, which is
Or I'm
funny.
copyrighting this, I'm taking out of the public domain.
Yeah, you. Oh, you
Copyrighting
should
this
just.
as a compilation.
You should just honestly do that. Yeah, just claim ownership of this
Oh, I
orphan
need to
media in the
do
public
it.
domain. I don't know. Ask a lawyer how you claim ownership.
Hey, Dad. No, I wish my dad was a lawyer.
Apparently,
That'd be so easy.
apparently, the dad of Tigress is, but I'm pretty sure he does not know American copyright law.
What?
So, because he's British.
How to copyright? This is for future reference. I'm not actually gonna do this. Copyright. A video. I'm pulling a story full.
Oh my god, Reed Timmer is just now talking about the Mesoska discussion that was issued like 1 hour ago. It's over.
What? A video in the public domain is not protected by copyright law, so it cannot be copyrighted. What?
God.
Okay.
I distinctly remember that was this big controversy because Getty Images took a bunch of images that were released to to public domain via the Library of Congress and just like copyrighted them. So if Getty Images can do that, we can do that too.
I've sold a couple folders to Getty. It's so weird, but good at the same time. I don't know.
I wouldn't sell images to Getty Images. They seem to be crooks.
Yeah, and then I learned about that, so that's why I only sold one.
I mean, it depends on how much they're paying. I'll be selling
Yeah,
for
I
crooks
just
if they're
threw a
paying.
dollar.
That is, I would not pay. I'm not selling. If I
wasn't
got
even
it,
a good image either. It was just a normal El Paso sunset. It was
if I had the mega color shot of the century and Storyville was gonna buy it from me for like $1 million, I would sell it for one.
Oh yeah, well, if it's $1 million. Although what I'll do is I'll auction. Well, I'll try rising it until they say no, and then I'll just do the last like offer.
For real. For example, if I got the retimmer shot of the wind turbines getting screwed, then
Why did I just look that up? I If I okay, this is gonna sound so out of pocket and stuff. I don't even know. But like, if I ever become like a Make-A-Wish kid, I would definitely go storm chasing.
Wild.
That's wild. That's really wild. But I agree. But I can no longer become a Make-A-Wish kid because I'm no longer a kid. Skull
Like
emoji.
yeah, that's horrible to say, but like that's just saying goodbye.
Roman, you only have 2 more years to become a Make-A-Wish kid.
My God.
That's wild. That's how you can tell. That's how you can tell nothing's going on right now. We desperately. Okay, this is gonna be another thing that's really wild. We desperately need a PDS to bring us back on track.
Dude, no.
Or like something interesting, just like an interesting.
Just if we end the stream, then it will happen. It's just the
Real.
Yeah, so that's why we can't. That's why we cannot
Storm
have-
Prediction
we
Center
add-
issues. Tornado Watch 280.
So if we end this stream, we're protecting everyone right now. This is totally how it works. We're protecting everyone right now. We're
Yeah.
keeping the stream up.
That's definitely how it works.
This definitely. This is Disaster Central after hours.
I can also say something less out of pocket. At least I got. At least it seems like German storm seas may already be over before it
Damn.
started. But at least I got to impress my crush with some nice images of structure today. So I'm pleased.
True. Wait. Looking discussion.
This is gonna be wild, but this was the main reason why I went out chasing in the first place.
Wow.
Again, no. At least you don't look in group discussion.
I do not want to be mean on stream, but I look better than that.
Wow.
We
No
both
way.
look
Are you
better.
please? Okay, for a second I think you're showing this.
No, we're not dunking on people who are actually going to be visible on stream. I would not do that.
That's
But I'm currently looking at both me and my chase partner are definitely looking better than that.
Dude, I got off of a 4-hour test. The amount of things I want to say is just insane.
Ooh, what you say?
No. Just gonna be ranting about how Texas is trash when it comes to their testing.
Oh my god, guys. Oh, wait, that's CDT. Damn. This is a scam.
And the National Weather Service in Kansas expires. The China warning. Oh, it's over.
Where is Collins?
My ears are gone.
It's the county. Story County, Iowa. It's not even in a warning.
But like for real though, like imagine you go chasing with free timber and you hit a day. It's just like the enhanced risk on that Friday, dude. It's just like where you go inside a tornado twice.
Is Sweet Timber pulling up to some damage right now, or is this just how the hedge looks? I can't tell.
I don't have read stream up, bro. It's just that simple.
Okay.
I don't have
I'm
weed
a-
trimmers stream up.
I'm a true Reed Timmer fan.
I will simp for a reed timmer.
You
Yeah,
would?
that is
I already am.
damage.
Like after Reed Timmer said that on stream, I'm never going to Olive Garden ever in my life.
Yeah, now I know that Olive Garden is bad.
Instead I'll go to Taco Bell, just like my idol.
Real.
Yeah, the trainer.
Okay, I think Chronograph is done. He's behind the storm and it's moving at like Mach 5 right now, so.
Yeah.
She doesn't watch it. You know what's bad when I start promoting? That's irrelevant to like.
Real.
I hate my voice.
Bro, looking no Mike, this is my reaction to how today's happening.
My voice as a child is so.
Wow. Oh wow. I agree.
yeah, I have to do a whole entire PowerPoint presentation, 26 slides on the greatest thing, the greatest assignment I've ever been given.
What?
The Fukushima Daiichi nuclear.
That's actually
You should just pull up one of Questionable's videos though for it, and that's your whole
Literally, I
presentation.
already am leaking one.
again. I don't want this to be taken the wrong way, but that's like a sexy topic for.
You could have. I should submit a video of me jumping and pulling, and it should be like, this is basically how it went.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
I did that with my friend because
I'm not saying the event was a good thing. I'm saying it's a nice thing to research about.
Because I already know a lot about it, yeah.
But also, it's just objectively interesting.
Although it's kind of sad how 2,000 people died from just the evacuation, and one person actually died from the radiation.
Yes. That's why a lot of people are saying the evacuation was maybe kind of unnecessary and maybe sort of did more harm than good.
Right.
But that's besides the point.
Dude, I'm making this way too like Fukushima Daiichi nuclear disaster, and then I put the nuclear logo. The disasters that changed the world, quite literally.
I mean, quite literally, yeah. There's no more radiation in the world than was before. So,
Also, at the same time, the earthquake literally caused the Earth to spin faster, just slightly.
Although eventually the Earth will slow down again to its original speed
Because physics says so.
Yes, because the Earth's rotation is just slowing down in general. So that's cool. Yes. Oh my god, you could actually tell nothing is going on because they're talking about how the Earth.
Yeah, I know, we don't even know what we're talking about.
Okay, well.
Well, the thing is, we could just talk the live stream and then there'll be probably a Tory somewhere. So.
Alright, space weather.
The line will split into like 5 different segments, and there'll be 5 discrete supercells, so. Oh yeah, by the way, the line might be about to split.
I told you we're about to end the stream, and now, like, the whole Earth is gonna implode.
But we are not ending the stream, so nothing will happen.
What was that sound?
That's my chair, I'm pretty sure.
No, I just heard like the Twitch donation sound. Like,
Dang,
I don't even have. No one's watching this, bro.
For all one person watching, there is a super chat. Is there even? Wait.
I don't know. It's what I'm trying to figure out right now.
Hold up, I kind of want to go outside with my solar filter and see if I can see these sunspots. That may or may not.
I don't know what that was. My ears are gone.
I heard that too.
Oh, you heard it too? So it must have been like a soundboard, bro.
Wait. No, like I heard it from your mic. It was so loud.
Wild.
Where do you think the line will be breaking, though? I don't see it.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I'm trying to see if I can hear the sound.
I think it's near like Waverly. I just got off an English test. I'm sorry, guys.
Alright, there. Yeah.
Oh my god, no one else heard it. And what the heck? It wasn't on the live stream.
I don't know. I thought I heard it on your end. I just heard that.
Is that our congratulations for getting 1 viewer? Like, on God. What was that?
Waterloo, Iowa reports wind gusts of 67.9 miles per hour. At 23:01, just 3 minutes ago, the weather station reports wind gusts up to.
Well.
I mean, at least Readstream is not much better because they're currently talking about the occlusion process and about how bacon came up. I don't know in which context. I didn't even.
I know, there's literally 3 tornado warnings right now, and they're all 3 bad.
Yeah, if y'all didn't watch already.
Can the line just split into like 10 pieces, please?
It's kind of a banger.
Yeah, okay, it looked like it was gonna split, but then it didn't split, so...
Okay, for some reason though, that short is popping off. We're already at like 12 times.
So it was this at 5:54 p.m. 3 miles northwest of Stewartville in Olmsted County, Minnesota. ASOS reporting wind gusts up to 51 knots, 62 miles per hour wind gusts. So definitely some very strong winds on these storms.
Yeah.
I know it's so Jover, guys.
I just realized there's a whole nother week of school I looked over.
Totally not a bunch of discrete cells in Wisconsin right now. Totally not a big Boeing line right now in Wisconsin that has winds up to like 80 miles per hour. Totally nothing happening right now.
We're used to that here in Texas.
Real.
I should not.
Where is this line? Is it? Yeah, it's for 70.
Yeah. Roman, I'm sorry you're not used to this on account of the fact that you live not in the part of the state where it's happening.
Literally a drive from Houston here with my uncle.
Well, actually,
literally still took like 12 and a half hours. Like, it was so
I mean, yeah, Texas is as big as...
godly huge.
Texas is
What
bigger
else?
than half of the
Like,
European
Europe, you could be
countries.
driving from Germany to like the Netherlands in like what, like 3-4 hours, 2 hours.
Do 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 do
from
do
me,
do do do.
I mean, on our storm chase, it took us all the way into France, and we drove like 3-4 hours on that.
Yeah. And that it's just be like, oh look, we drove through 3 different countries. Here it's just like we drove from Texas
To Texas.
Oh, wait,
There might be a tornado on the ground.
Tornado warning for...
Alright, there you go. That's a great example.
But
to
no,
not in the stream.
Is it Malcolm, Brooklyn?
I do not know. Let me look at my GR2 analyst. Yes, it's in Winona County.
I don't know where that is.
It's the furthest north of the 3 tornado warnings that's ongoing right now. So that's the Torars that we are in. They're still 3.
There's only 2 warnings for me. It's over.
I know, Sam.
I know. I'm looking. Do you know where Malcolm and Searsboro are? Because there might have been a brief tornado there.
No, I can't crack radar scope anymore. I have to buy it.
There might have been a brief tornado.
Well, at this point, I want to state that Disaster Center as an organization does not endorse copyright piracy.
Oh, it's in Minnesota. I love Minnesota.
My name is Raymond David.
Oh my god, Tor R. Oh my god, radar confirmed. There might be a fat CC. Oh my god, it's the tiniest thing I've ever seen, bro.
Oh, I have to use attic radar.
Even crazier.
After 10 users enter it.
Yeah, there is a tornado on the ground here. It's going towards Rolling Stone right now in
What's with all the
Wisconsin.
rolling places with the word rolling in it? It's, not work well.
You know what also rolls? A fork. A fork loves rolling.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, so this is going towards Rolling Stone.
So I'm in Rolling Stone.
It is on the ground.
right now.
We still have like 1 hour of good daylight left, guys. Oh my god.
Oh no. We don't want a maxi wedge. Oh, there we go. Now.
Wild statements.
What's wild about the statement? We do not want the maxi wedge. That's
This is
That's
what we're supposed to be doing.
that's the opposite of a wild statement. That's
Very reassuring.
Is it a very reassuring set? I don't think it's very reassuring because it implies.
Yeah, which National Weather Service office is this? I don't have the La Croix freaking office of. La Croix. Like, what is this town name? We aren't the French, bro.
I mean, this was part of the Louisiana territory.
I don't care. No. It's closer to Canada. That's why it's French. No one likes the French. Oh, this got updated. Let's go.
I cannot disagree. No one likes the French. For the record, I'm German. I must say this. It's okay.
I know that's why the Germans beat the French because they hated the French that much.
Okay. I don't know how. Like you said, we do not we're not as like one being right now. We do not endorse or disagree with any statement of individuals.
Wild statement.
Okay, but I do want to point out that French people
But I do
are
agree,
white.
I'm not gonna lie.
I want to point out that French people are white, so discrimination against them is non-existent.
We're gonna end this stream, and then like Winona's gonna get like slabbed. So we're gonna protect Winona by not ending the stream.
Man, you know, just for that, I'm ending this.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Show My. What the heck just happened?
I know I need to eat soon, but now we have a tour R, bruh.
Roman, Mike already said the most cooked thing earlier on live on stream. I think it's gonna be fine.
I don't know, but Felix, you raged on stream.
Hey, you didn't say anything too yikes.
Yikes is wild. There's still a tiny itsy bitsy wait, is that a new CC drop?
Oh no.
What the?
Watch me watch this back. Or
No, it isn't.
You want to see what it?
It's clear air. I'm just being goofy right now.
And then just see us dropping these.
And these ones in Iowa's are just gonna expire, and we're just gonna have this one left.
And then it's gonna die. And then
Is there anything to Cedar Rapids yet? It's still not there, bruh.
Buffalo, Deer Springs.
It's about to go into the line. Today was such a buzz.
7 would be amazing.
Oh, see, the line literally almost split, but then it got back together. That's so stupid.
I mean, today I had one violent tornado, so.
By the way, the goofy line in front of the line is a severe warning now. I know what it is. It's not even a line. It's just a big conglomeration of tiny cells in front of the line right now. I don't know what's happening anymore. None of them are discrete though, so probably nothing's gonna happen. There's one semi-discrete cell near west of Davenport right now.
I just realized I did not take my prescriptive medication.
That's suboptimal. You just did a 4-hour test.
Suboptimal is wild.
Oh well, it's because I took it in the morning.
Man, why did the tornado? I'm having a heart attack right now. Oh my god.
Oh no! Get this.
What was that radar, dude? What the heck was that? Where the blue was half my screen, bruh. Okay, by the way, the rotation looks better, but like the CC says otherwise. So.
We will see. Rolling Stone.
Rolling Stone.
Is maybe being hit by this tornado right now. If it's on the
What
ground
about stationary rock? Also.
because that CC does not look like it's on the ground right now. Well, we will see in the next scan. We're going to come in the next 2 to 5 minutes. Either it just gets a lot bigger, and then we know Rolling Stone just got cored, or it's not. It's non-existent, and that's then good, because it means.
Oh, I thought you just said it would be good if Rolling Stone was non-existent. I was gonna be like,
No, I was meaning the CC drop continues to be non-existent as it is, which means Rolling Stone did not get hit by anything strong.
Bro, I feel like I'm having a heart attack right now.
Oh no! Alright, someone get this man the Wish Foundation.
Shut up.
This is what happens when you consume too much sodium.
Sorry, I'm laughing at a meme right now.
Oh, there is some. Oh.
I'm laughing at a meme. Just look in group discussion so you can see what I laughed at.
What, that?
Yeah, group discussion. It says why does my back hurt, and they're like how people sit.
This would be the most eventful thing if we showed on stream right now. I'm not even gonna lie.
Bad news, everyone.
It got cored. It's over. It got cored.
It does not look like it got cored necessarily. It does look like it was just a try to hit Rolling Stone in Minnesota. Minnesota.
Yeah, I was gonna
Probably a relatively weak tornado, but it's.
I think we need to play some
around.
Rolling Stone music.
I don't think we are allowed
I
to.
know. I think we'll get copyright strikes so fast.
Yeah, we definitely would.
Do they have any public domain songs?
Also, guys, I would like to note that the normal version of the song I found on
By the way, this is the only tornado warning now.
royalty-free music website, you can visit out.
This is the only tornado warning right now.
It's just good. It's just good. Less tornado warnings, the less tornado warnings, the better.
What are you talking about? Yeah, I can't wait for the unwarned wedge to happen.
I mean, yeah, of course, a tornado warning is warranted. We want there to be a tornado warning, but we want.
But NATO, this is where NATO cast put the 15% asterisk, bruh.
See, this is why we do not trust in NATO cast.
Well, this is currently producing a tornado. Like,
well, yeah, but.
Oh yeah, it does look bad. Of course, as soon as my dad says "come eat," like no.
nah, I'm waiting for this to get off the ground and then I'm eating. I don't care. Even though it looks like there's another area rotation, I don't care. I'm
Okay,
eating.
so
Oh, yeah,
will the stream continue? Will you guys leave me alone here then? Or what?
Maybe.
For a bit, maybe.
I know the thing is, if we stop the stream, there will be a wedge that goes through town. That's the thing.
Yeah, we cannot have
Depends if
that.
Arctic actually has a heart attack or if I just.
No, my heart's just beating and I can just feel it. It's like heavy beating. I don't know. It's okay. I'm a heart surgeon.
Hey,
Where is that? There's
a
a dust storm warning. I just want to point this out. That
Where?
The National Weather Service has issued a dust storm warning from Lincoln to the Indiana border. It's including highways I-33, I-474, and I-50, I-155.
I mean, I love the good old dust storm warning.
I've been in so many, honestly. For me, it's. Just
That's in Illinois. Is it just me? Is it just me, or should Illinois not be having dust storms?
Oh my god, dust storm warning, my favorite.
Yo, everyone's turning into El Paso.
Damn, I can't wait for the whole continental U.S. to be under a dust storm in about 10 years when pollution overtakes.
Spoilers.
Everything.
Even though it's not spoilers, even though it has.
Spoilers, everyone's gonna have constant smoke. We're gonna be in Delhi for real.
Also, they just issued a fat tornado warning for like the entirety of that line, from Anna, like Ama, whatever, all the way down to like south of Wyattville.
Why did they make this tornado warning so big? What the hell?
Because
it could just spin up at any moment.
Yeah, because it's becoming QLCS-based tornado now. There are a bunch of areas along this line. I see one near Buffalo City. There's one near Ama. There's one near Mountain City.
I wanna hold your hand.
So I can see why they would put the tornado warning as a tower line. There's a thing with
three already that I can kind of see.
Because yes, is these can spin off like within an instant, and then just like
I've
they can.
seen videos from stuff like this, and it's kind of crazy. You could just see one tornado spin up. Like they happen too fast. I'm gonna go eat dinner and then.
It's very liquidy now. What the heck?
I'm not sure if I want to know what is liquidy. I'm really not sure. Retrimmer ended his stream. It's over. That's how you know the event is over, when Retrimmer ends his stream. Oh my god.
Never stop busting.
Thanks to Roman for this incredible input. Just one to watch the space tornado warning all the way up. like this is becoming mostly a win bag right now. Just good. Just good. I really hope I can get this thing. Tornado and damage and wind threat would increase across coastal and central Wisconsin. They line up some of the bedded supercut. There's a rapidly more for out of Iowa. I'm just trying to warn it again. Only say Illinois, Mercadia, Hamilton, Dodge, anything. That's a big 21 they put there. I'm sure I don't have to go to shelter. No, you have to go to shelter. They're not. The National Weather Service is not a weather week. The National Weather Service look at not a weather week. They're not just putting up 21 because they feel like it, because they're bored. Because there's QLCS type location that's been up at any moment. Cause a very brief, but sometimes. Oh my god, I'm actually setting up a nuke right now. Yeah, with this not really being that, anything else, the elements long actually nothing's really happening anymore, I don't think. And actually look at the latest, HRRR. The high resolution rapid refresh. Bunch of what's coming in. Oh, what was this? That's been a while ago.
Okay, I'm back. I can see one
Nothing.
possible QLCS
Yeah. I think this was it. As I said, Retimmer already ended his stream, although I think he also.
Oh my god.
Also, I think though that he ended the stream because they got like behind the line. There's no way they're gonna catch it anymore. So, but at the same time, I feel like it was like the latest HRRR. I feel like
If it's Jover, I'll just end it and we'll watch the tornado emergency happen. It's been a long stream for me. I kind of want to stop. There isn't really that much promise.
I mean, we still have the thumbnail and everything ready to go. So if there is a tornado emergency or the PDS, like you can just go live again.
Okay. Well,
Right.
and I'm gonna end it.
Because we have been now yapping for like half an hour, nothing's really happening. I don't really see anything happening in the near future. I'm actually wait before you end the stream, let me actually go check. Is anything gonna happen? Does not appear like it. Again, I don't even think there's anyone watching this stream. I'm just saying it for the record, for the archives. As always, if anything does unexpectedly happen, as long as a member of our team is still not asleep, we will go live again, but right now it does not appear like it. I should go through radar scope. And there's still, again, that's trying to warning up with the QRCS. Other than that, so the only really interesting thing is to settle down near Kosaki, and maybe the tail end saw that, so that's a really bad spot relative to the radars. I mean, there is this cell near New Cambria and Atlanta, all the way down in Kansas. That has maybe some promise.
I don't know. I'm probably just gonna end it for now. If there's a PDS or anything,
Yeah.
just go back, have everything set up. Yeah. So thank y'all for tuning in. There's like 1% watching now. If anything significant, or we believe something significant is gonna happen, we'll go back live.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for now, that'll be it. So thanks for watching.